And we are live. What's shaking, nigga?
Hey,
Yo,
what's
Al,
up? Real quick. We should have just changed our names before we went live because now people are gonna think that Mavs really got robbed.
hey, you got an answer to that. You got an
All right,
answer
so
to
I just start
that.
off. I just start off. Listen, my name is Mavs got robbed as a troll. All right, I don't believe that. I'm just trolling certain people. But yeah. So go ahead. We just gotta get it out the way.
Nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think the hottest topic of the day right now, you know what I'm saying, is I know niggas been wanting to get it off their chest, but you know what I'm saying, is this whole Jalen Brown versus Jason Tatum thing. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm interested to hear niggas, insight on it and what the breakdown is. So, you know what I'm saying, without further ado, man, you know what I'm saying, whoever wants to shoot, go ahead.
Word. So I mean, I'll go first. Fucking. So I initially thought Tatum was better than Brown because Tatum came out the gate. Brown has one more year on Tatum, but Tatum looked more natural when he came out. Jalen Brown kind of struggled a little bit his rookie year, and I always thought Tatum was better because like Tatum, they both defend, they're both team players, they're both two ways. Their playmaking, I it's kind of equal. Like Tatum's playmaking is not really that great. We've seen it last year against the Warriors when they focused on him. Um, but I think it's not. I don't think it's like way worse than Jalen or vice versa. But I always gave Tatum the nod. He scored more and he scored more. He averaged more points, even though there's a couple more. He had like more big games, the 40 and the 50s or whatever. So I always thought, Jason Tatum was always better than Jalen Brown. But then like the last couple of years, like on the offensive scale, like Jalen doesn't go for 40 and 50 as much as Tatum because Jalen is more of a two-way mid-range, you know what I mean, scorer. Like, yeah, he'll hit threes, he'll triple threat you and hit threes, but he doesn't settle for that as much as Tatum. You know what I mean? So he's kind of more efficient than Tatum. And Tatum
Not
lately,
kind of. Sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
He is.
all right. We live right now, so we got to be all the way. We can't be halfway, right? So but Tatum, like the thing is, Tatum is I'm settling for too many threes, and Tatum when he goes to the basket, he goes to the basket, but he kind of like light skinned in it. He's like finessing. What Kobe told Jordan Clarkson, he's kind of light skinned in it, and tries to too much finesse instead of power, which is Jalen is the opposite. But when he gets, if both of them get hot, Jalen Brown's gonna end up with 35 points because he was hot. That means he took 15 twos. But then if Tatum gets hot, he's gonna drop 45 because he hit fucking 10 of his threes. Because Tatum takes like 10 to 12 threes a game, bro, like close to it. And then when he's off, he go like 2 for 10, 2 for 11 from three. And then it's like, yo, dog, you took 25 shots, and out of those 25 shots, 15 of them were threes. So right now, I'll say I feel like right now Jalen Brown's better than Tatum. Um, based on those, based on my opinion of that, and I think Tatum just gets like the more of the love. You know what I mean? Like he's like I initially thought Tatum was better, but right now, like what's Tatum really better than Brown at right now? Like who's defense toss up, perimeter defense toss up, post defense toss up.
Yo,
Um,
defense ain't a toss up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
all right, so go ahead. You wanna?
Which way? Which way, G? Which way is not a toss up?
I think Brown's the way better defender.
Word.
Okay.
So I think so. So yeah. So right now, this moment, I think Brown is better than Tatum. They're both superstars. I feel. You know what I mean? They're both filthy. Um. Yeah. So that's my
So as
point.
far
That
as
that one point. That go ahead.
So as far as shooting splits, because you know what I'm saying, I'm doing the research as you're talking about. As far as shooting
You can
splits,
probably show them on the screen too.
yeah, I was, but you know what I'm saying, since I'm kind of looking them both up as I go, I was just, you know what I'm saying, so I could just tell them,
Okay.
I could just
Go
tell the
ahead.
guys,
You're good.
we got for Jalen Brown for the season, it was 49% from the field, 33% from three, and now for Jason Tatum is 46% from the field, 35% from three, and in the postseason, Jason took a bit of a dip, 45%. from the field, 33% from three, and Jalen actually went up from 49% on the field to 57% from the field, and from 33% of the three to 40% from three. So I mean, on the efficiency side of what you're talking about, the numbers is backing it up. But I don't know. I got to offer some resistance from the sense of I understand everything that you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And
All season though, not just playoffs.
yeah. Oh, you and you're speaking to it from all season. So I understand
Yeah.
everything that you're saying, and you know what I'm saying. I do think Doris Burke said it the other day. What I think somebody posted in here. The gap is closer than it's ever been, right? And that's how I feel. But I think there's still something to be said about Jason Tatum's just ability, like his just abilities are higher. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you said, when one gets hot, it goes to 45 to 50, and you kind of short you, it goes to 60. Remember, he gave the Nets 60. No, he gave the next 50.
Mm-hmm.
He gave the Nets 50. He
You
scored
can look
60
it
in
up.
the regular season. Yeah.
But to me, Brown has a better bag to get off. So I'm giving him that nod. Like Tatum gets hot and he just jacks 10 threes and makes 9 of them. Like it's not like I don't know, like that's when the playoffs, Jaylen Brown's not a 3-and-D guy. Jaylen Brown's not a 3 or a dunk guy. You know what I mean? He's in the mid range, he's getting to the free throw line. So like it's not surprising that in the playoffs Jalen is doing better efficiently than Tatum based on
There's
how
a
they
there's
play
a
the
couple
game.
points, Ops. I want to address that Alan's saying.
Yeah,
When you're ready.
and I'll just finish
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. I already had the floor enough. Next person.
No,
Yeah, go. Do your thing.
No,
my
Ops,
shit's
you were
quick.
talking too. Go ahead.
Yeah,
No, I know. That's
my shit's quick, and honestly, I'm really not leaning any which way because I do love Jaylen Brown a boatload, and I feel like I said I feel he is closing the gap because of all the things that Alan mentioned. But you know, I think there is just you know what I'm saying, like when I look at Jason Tatum, for example, even though I feel like he could definitely use a little more craftiness to the basket, he's so stiff to the basket, and I don't like that. But I would say from a like skill standpoint and some of the shit that he can do, I look at it like if I'm looking at a play like per se Kyrie Irving, where there is no defense for what Kyrie Irving can do. You just have to hope that he misses because of all the moves that he has. Same goes for Jason Tatum at the end of the day. At him being 6'9", with the shoulders that he has, I know you guys say he plays a little soft. The shoulders that he has at 6'9", with the moves that he has, when he's in his bag, there is no defense for it. I don't think that is all the way the case at the moment for Jaylen Brown.
You
And
think that's for Tatum? You
I
think
do,
that's Tatum
I
has
do
a
think.
bag that he could?
Yeah, I think he's his own worst enemy. When he has bad games, it's because he settles, which we can use to dock him. But you know, what I'm trying to say at the end of the day, like when he's his best self and he's hitting on all cylinders, there is no defense for what he can do. Where you know, what I'm trying to say. So it's like Tatum's Kyrie Irving and a dude like Jaylen Brown is, you know what I mean? Like I just don't want to disrespect Jaylen Brown by saying somebody like that's not as good almost as Kyrie Irving, but I can't think of one on the top of my head. But you know what I'm saying? Just think about somebody who just doesn't have all the exact moves as Kyrie Irving, but can be just as effective as Kyrie Irving, but doesn't have all the moves. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's it.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. I got you. Go ahead.
So a couple
D,
points.
D, before you
Go
go
ahead,
in,
Joe.
D, defenses they key in on Tatum more than they do on Brown. So the doubles, Tatum gets majority of them, and Jalen gets the benefit of feeding off that gravity. That's all. I just wanted to add that little tidbit. D, floor's yours.
Does anyone have a rebuttal, Ops or Goose to Joe's
I
statement?
mean, real quick, I'll let you go. I mean, yes, that was the case, but at some point, bro, like if somebody else is killing you and the other guy's settling for threes and not being efficient, like as a defense, I'm pretty sure you're gonna start like trying to play Jaylen Brown more. Like
Which
the
was my
Golden State
point
Warriors
last
did.
year.
Golden State did double Tatum a lot last year, in the finals. I said that, but at some point when somebody else is killing you, bro, they're gonna switch that. Like you know what I mean? They're gonna switch it. Like
All right,
who's
let's go,
better,
D.
Kevin Durant or Booker? But they double teaming Booker a lot more than double teaming KD.
That's not
Especially
true.
this series, I'll tell you that.
That's
All
not
right.
true.
All right.
You haven't been watching.
All right, we're gonna switch topic. Go ahead, D. Definitely been watching.
So, couple things. So, Ops, in my defense, will tell you this. So, you said something. You feel the gap is closer than it's ever been.
Somebody's
Currently, I think you can pick whoever you think is better is fine. But Al will tell you that was always my argument from the very beginning that I always felt. So I don't agree with that part. To me personally, I always thought the gap was closer, and that's what I always told Al. Like, it's closer than it seems. Now, if you think Tatum's better, that's fine. They're both good players. You said something, Al, that I wanted to touch on that is a theme with me when I talk to you guys about these players. You said you feel in the playoffs, you feel Brown has a deeper bag, which is why he's shooting better. I disagree. It's not a bag thing. It's a will and it's a physicality thing. I keep telling y'all this. Certain players play with a level of physicality that others don't. And you notice the stats usually back it up. That's what I was saying. The guys that I can watch the game and see that they play with a certain level of physicality, their shooting splits represent that. You're going to see those guys tend to hover between 48 to 52% shooting. And from 45% to 49-50 doesn't seem like a lot, but to me, I think it is. It's a significant difference. It shows you the consistency factor. Jay Brown plays with that level of physicality, whereas Tatum he does it sometimes, but again, to me, it's the PG factor. Yes, they can do it, but do they do it on a consistent basis? No. That's why they tend to put up more stinkers, more 4 for 21s, which knock them down a peg. But, Ops, you said something else that I tend to agree with. When they're both hot, who's a better offensive player? I agree. I think it's Tatum. So in that aspect, I think Tatum's bag is probably deeper. He's more skilled. No, but you said you feel Brown's bag is deeper. You said that, and
yeah, but when
on that part,
when Tatum gets high, he hits his threes, D.
Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing? Are you guys
Hold
seeing?
on. So D. So yeah, I'm seeing that. So D, to answer that real quick before anybody goes, just because Jaylen Brown is more physical than Tatum, it don't have to do it. It don't have to do that. I don't have to do with Tatum's game. Tatum's game is not a mid-range guy, bro. No matter if he's physical or not. That's the difference. Though. He's settling for too many threes or going to the basket. When he goes to the basket, there's 3 dudes waiting for him, and then he's settling for threes. He's not hitting them. Brown's if the three's not there, and the dunk's not there, he's gonna work you in the midi, and that's the difference. Yeah, like
or he's gonna fucking put his shoulders on niggas and get to the rim. He's not gonna settle consistently,
bro. But that's not JT's game, bro. Right now, just in this specific situation,
that's fair.
Not JT's game.
But I've told you from the beginning, years ago, that's the separating factor. Why I always told you it's closer than people think. That's my point. You're gonna defend me on that. Me and you talked about this a lot before.
Yeah, and I lean Tatum because I lean Tatum.
At the time, I understood why you did, because not for nothing, his
always
game
led
at
Tatum
that time,
until recently.
Like, his bag looked better. But I always told you even back then, no, Brown's skilled too. It's not as skilled as Jason, but he offsets it with the physicality, using his shoulders, getting to his spots, not settling. So
yes, D, but both people's games, Tatum does a lot of sidestep, pull up threes. Tatum takes more threes. So in the playoffs,
for sure,
when the game's slower and your threes are not hitting and you can't get to the basket because the rotation is A1, you're playing a good, you know what I mean? Most of the teams in the playoffs by now are the better teams in the league.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have the mid-range game to get off like Jaylen does. That's all I'm saying. So to me, that makes him
settles. I don't agree with that part. I've seen him. He settles.
I will say this. I think
because he doesn't have the mid-range game, or because he just rather have the threes.
Yeah.
No, but because if you,
he
can't get mid-range.
Well, let's think about
You know,
this.
so.
You know, let's think about this, right? Because I do think I'm gonna say this. I do think it is a little overstated. The whole this guy doesn't play as physical, or the other guy plays with a little more physicality. Like especially in the case of Jason Tatum, because I don't watch him personally and be like, oh, this guy's soft. You know what I'm saying? Or his game is
No, I
soft.
didn't. I'm not saying he's
I
soft
know he's
either.
just a little bit more finesse. He's just a little bit more finesse
But
than Brown. You
But
know,
yeah,
he'll
that's
try to
not
avoid the contact a
saying
little bit more.
someone
That's
plays
it.
more physical
I'm
than
not
someone
saying
else doesn't
soft.
mean you're
Yeah.
playing soft
Like
at
well,
all.
me and D are basically like we're like it's just little things different in their game. They're pretty similar. It's just little things that they both do different than that make them a little bit better in certain situations. Or
yeah,
overall,
because
that's what we, that's what we're saying.
I think what happens is that at times, like what you get,
I'm
like
so nasty.
for instance, in this, let me get out of this.
Like
For
we're both
instance,
so
Someone
nasty.
said
So like we're
Tatum
just
soft. I don't
somebody
know who
said,
that was though.
Agent Zero. Who's Agent Zero?
"Is he? Do I got? Oh, I got to add him. Hold on, I got to add him.
Yeah,
This
G. Anybody
with
before we
squatted.
get deeper. Anybody like agree, disagree, have a couple
Oh
points that
no,
they
other people
seen
give
from.
their input. Period.
Yeah. I'll let niggas talk. Yeah, I'll let niggas talk. I'll be right back anyways. Y'all good though.
Yeah, the baby going crazy. Yeah, so everyone got their mics open right here, right? Of course.
I don't know. I think Tatum got the bigger bag. I
Why?
think Tatum got to deal with. I just think his handle's better. I think his jumper's better. I think his tough shot making is at a higher level. I think he's more creative. I think Jalen definitely is physical, and to what D's saying, like his field goal percentage shows that he takes what you would say smarter shots. But I think Tatum just has that ability to make those tough shots. Like Alf was saying, he has a higher ceiling. I just think he's more skilled
I
as
agree
a
with
basketball
all of
player.
that. I agree with all that. Joe, I do think he's more skilled for sure. So that's why I was saying I don't agree when Goose said he feels Brown has a deeper bag. I think Tatum has the deeper bag. It's just Brown offsets it by playing more physical on a play-to-play basis. That's what I was trying to say. But I agree with you. My bad.
Yeah, so like to say Jalen's better, I think it's kind of disingenuous when defenses are more prone to key in on Tatum and stopping Tatum first and Jalen after. So like I said earlier, I feel like Jalen benefits off Tatum's gravity, like we were saying earlier. And I don't know. I think we're seeing Jalen go off, and he's taken over in these playoffs. And he's showing everybody his value. But even he said it himself. It's like, damn, like what do I gotta ask for the ball more? Because it's just like he's almost an afterthought compared to Tatum. You know what I mean? And it's
Is that through all fall of his own, Joe? Because I'm gonna be honest, like watching the game, I this is where I agree with Ed, where I'll be looking at my screen like, what the fuck? Why is Marcus Smart trying to be fucking Andre Miller? Like I feel like that's the problem. Why, like, get out
yeah,
the
that
way,
shit
doggy.
that
Like
doesn't
he'll
Marcus
hold the
Smart.
ball, Joe, till 9 seconds, 8 seconds, and then give it up. A nigga to make a play in 8 seconds. Like that's not good.
Marcus
And he
Smart
does
still
it
thinks he's
consistently.
number 33, man. Remember when he was in college? He was the face.
Yeah.
That nigga he always got that
So
confidence.
to that statement, I've seen last year's playoffs for a couple years now. Well, I'm like, I would say to Goose, I'm like, yo, I'm seeing Jaylen Brown when I thought Jaylen Brown was good already. I'm like, why is he standing in the corner? But I'm watching Marcus Smart run a pick and roll. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? So I don't know. I feel like that's a factor in it where I don't agree with this nigga trying to set up the offense like he's a floor general. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
Get
never
out the
been
way.
that.
No lie though. Watching the game, I kind of blame Jalen for that though, bro. Jalen kept going to the corner.
He's
Bro,
done that
yeah,
for a
if
couple
you
years,
like,
G, to be
Yeah.
honest.
bro, the other day, game 4 for the Lakers, it was like 6-7 minutes left in the fourth, bro. Cam subbed out LeBron. Bro, LeBron was out for like 20 seconds, subbed himself back in. There's certain times, bro,
Well,
like,
that's
there's certain times where you got to scratch what the coach says. Nigga, fuck out of here. Marcus Smart pick and roll. Nigga, give me the ball.
yeah, but I mean, it's a certain level of cachet that LeBron got to do some shit like that versus a guy like
Nah,
Jaylen Brown.
what you mean? To go up and get the ball from Marcus Smart? Yo, give
Well,
me the
no,
ball.
I'm talking about at least from checking himself back in the game. I'm talking about, I don't know if that was what you meant, but yeah, to get the ball from Marcus Smart. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if he has that kind of cachet to be able to do that in Boston, to just snatch it from him like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I do place a
Definitely
lot of
for
that
Marcus.
blame.
I don't know about Tatum. He could snatch that ball from Marcus Smart's hands. And
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah,
but
but
about Tatum.
that's another
I don't feel like
factor,
Tatum could go snatch the
fellas.
ball from Jalen either.
Fellas, that's another
No,
little
he can't.
factor
No.
that we're not putting in with context is that Marcus
Missoula.
Smart, like, is kind of their OG. Like, and you've seen him come out. He's usually the one that comes out to the presses and is like, "Yo, niggas ain't moving the ball," blah blah blah. So there's that little factor where he might feel like he's their OG, so he's the one that got to keep shit under control. You know what I'm saying? That's a psychological factor at that point. So to what you're saying, G, maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there, which is maybe that's what makes Smart feel like he got to do that, and maybe that's why Jalen tends to not want to maybe go get the ball in those situations. So it's just a little thing to throw out there that maybe that could be an issue with it. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not Missoula
That,
though.
that nigga thinks he's Draymond.
Missoula, man, he gotta be brought to the fire, brother. And I like Missoula. You know what I'm saying, but somebody got to holla at Georgia to holla at him because that nigga's he's running amok over there right now.
It's hard. It's hard to run a read and react offense. You got Marcus Smart with the ball, man.
Yeah. I keep seeing
But
Jay Will was saying some shit the other day where he's like that he like Marcus Smart was in a post game and that he said that their offense is completely random. Like they just run a random offense, you know what I'm saying, to like the read and react. So it's not like a set where it's like, yo, you're gonna come off this pin down and you'll catch it, and then this person is gonna come here, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, yo, you get it, see what you got, go. And you don't, it's, you know what I'm saying, a lot of dribble handoff, kind of vibe.
nah, I think the offense is fine, bro. It's just certain people need the ball in their hand, and like they got like that brotherly culture where like you be like, yo, nigga, give me the fucking rock. They don't got that over there. They're like, yo, you know what I mean? Like kind of seniority type shit, and like good guy, good kid type of shit. I
They
don't know.
don't want to step on toes.
Because the last
Yeah.
couple times when Jalen's not shooting in the fourth quarter is Smart, Tatum, and Brogdon taking over the shots. So imagínate.
Yeah.
Who left? Somebody
They're all perimeter
left?
players.
Oh yeah, thing left.
They're all perimeter players, and they all are kind of like a little bit of playmakers with the ball. So like if Jalen just chills on the corner, lets other niggas rock out, you most likely not gonna touch the ball.
Ghouls
Yeah.
and
That's gonna be
ops.
like, yo,
One
go,
thing
go.
I will say though, like that is to me Joe's fault. The Celtics defense was way more on point last year, and it's kind of the same personnel. Like the schemes aren't really creative. The rotations aren't really there. I'm seeing stupid rotations. Like with Udoka, shit was kind of on point from a schematic standpoint and execution in that aspect. I would say defensively, like. I don't know if Joe's just letting niggas do whatever they want. You guys are vets, figure it out on offense and defense. But I don't know.
That Phil Jackson approach, just let them rock out as long as they run in like
But
the
that,
triangle in essence. Like,
but to be honest, even with that, Goose, I kind of have like a psychological aspect on it. Like Ime Udoka was a veteran in the league, a old head to them,
yeah,
you
he played
know.
for the Spurs.
Whereas
Portland.
whereas I told you I was going to Celtics games when Joe was just the drill nigga doing the drills for
Yeah, with
Kemba
Kemba and
and the
shit like that. That
players.
shit was lit. That
So
shit was lit.
you know what I'm saying? Do you think him stepping into this role like it? I feel like it could be tough for him to talk to them a certain type of way. Like niggas kind of might look at you sideways versus how Ime Udoka, a former NBA vet, could talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that because this is
You
his
know?
first year. He's younger. He's as young as the
Yeah,
players type
he's a
shit.
young boy. Like
Yeah, I see
he's
that.
been basically not
He
gonna
he was brought
disrespect
up by
Joe.
default.
Yeah, not
You know, work
default. Like
for him, and then he was
Stevens
he
fucks
was
with
brought
him,
up by
but what I'm saying, like he was just
yeah.
like
But nah, he
on the
did a good
bench
job. But it's not for sure.
is different.
He's definitely
Like
still killed them, but yeah, compared to last year, the defense is more on crack. Yeah, but Joe Mazzulla definitely coached a great year this
my
year.
point is, I don't know. Based on what I'm saying, I don't really know if Joe can really like howl at them in a certain way to like hold them accountable, or how they would even take it. Because like I'm gonna be honest with you, look at us. Like on a minor standpoint, like there's certain people, Goose, that can hold you accountable where you won't feel some type of way. But there's other people that they try to hold you accountable and you're not gonna be feeling it. You know, you might not say it, but deep down you're gonna be like, wait, what, nigga? What? Like, so I don't know if that could play a factor too. Like, I don't know if Joe's too young to really come at them, and you know, they said that about Darvin Ham with the Lakers. Like, Darvin Ham's an OG in the league, like role player, whatever, but he's an old head, hard nosed. They know his credentials. He can talk to people a certain type of way, even if they don't like it. I don't know
Hey,
if Joe can do that. I might be wrong. I'm just saying I don't know.
hey,
And based off what niggas is saying in the media, how Marcus Smart's coming out, niggas, we don't really run offense, so we don't do this, we don't do that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just weird to me when I hear people say that, because at the end of the day, like, bro, you got hired to coach. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, obviously just this is easier said than done, but if I were to be in that position, like my simplest statement would be like, yo, bro, like I'm hired here to be the coach. Like, so you're either gonna let me coach and do my job, or you know what I'm saying, like we just don't have a coach. So we can do it one or two ways. But at the end of the day, I'm the coach. Whether you think I got the stripes or don't got the stripes or the experience and not a vet, not an OG, I'm too young, whatever the case is, I got hired here to coach. So you're either gonna let me coach you, or we're just not gonna do shit. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like I hear that all the time where it's like, well, yeah, I don't think this coach can get to these players, or they don't buy into him and shit like that. So it's like I said, easier said than done. But it's like I feel like it's a simple conversation to have. Like, bro, we need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every NBA team, if you look around, everybody has a coach, and we're here to do a job. So you're gonna let me do the job, or what the fuck are we doing?
Real quick too. He was there last year now as an assistant.
Yeah, he was the assistant.
No, he's
Like,
been there for years.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
been
So
there for years.
he seen how Udoka ran niggas. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you should have piggybacked off that last year in the years you've been there.
Well,
So
everybody's
that's
different. At the
Yeah,
end of the
but
day,
he had, he had a different type of relationship with the players from Ime. That's what I'm saying. Like Joe was a assistant coach. G. He was hired as like he did the drills with the players. So like he was the one that did the pick and roll work with Kemba. He worked with all the guards. So what I'm trying to say is their relationship is not the same as the type of relationship Ime would have with the players. That's why I'm saying him stepping into this role. It's like if you and your boy, right? You guys are boys, but then your boy is given a position where he's your boss now. Like I feel like in a psychological sense, yeah, he's your man, he's your boss now, but there's gonna come a time where your boss gotta hold you accountable. And if he does that, like and he talks to you in a certain way that you're not feeling, how are you gonna react to that? Not everyone I feel will react to it in an easy way, you know? That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
I was gonna say that depends on the person.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say. We don't know. I just threw the idea out there, but exactly, G, we don't know how a person would react.
Yeah.
But I
yeah,
see context clues
So just to
telling me
conclude that
believe
last point.
that. Yeah.
So to conclude that last topic, who in here thinks who's better than who with the Jalen and the Tatum?
I'm
Right
gonna say
now.
I'm gonna say
Not
I'm gonna
3
say
years
Jason.
ago. What we think right now?
Yeah, right now I'm gonna stay on Jason Tatum personally. I just think at the end of the day, like you know, saying the things that I said, and I'm just not gonna. Obviously, a lot of it could be a product of circumstance. You know, what I'm saying when we talk about, I mean, this dude Jason Tatum was a leading candidate for MVP. You know what I'm saying? Early in the season, like the leading candidate
He
at one
was.
point early in the season, and I think finished like 4th or 3rd in MVP voting. Like I said, I think that could be a product of circumstance, and obviously, his role as the guy on the team. But I think there's a reason he's the guy on the team. Like these guys, practice every day together, like, and they see who does what. I'm trying to say, but I love Jalen. I really do. I'm trying to say. I think Jason's a little better.
I've been saying for like, I mean, I told Lou, I know that. I think I told Ruse. I might have said it in the chat, but I've been saying for like a year or two, bro, that I think Jalen's better. I feel like Tatum gets hot. Like when Tatum's hot, he's on fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's going for 50, 60, bro. When he has a bad game, you know this, bro. It's a bad game. I feel like Jalen, he's consistent, bro. He's gonna give you 20-something points. He's a two-way. He's gonna guard the best player on the other team. I would go with Jalen.
Jason Tatum plays defense now, though. I don't want that to get lost in, you know what I'm saying, in the sauce here. He plays defense. No? I mean, is that like
it's easy to play D when you got fucking Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. You got Jalen locking niggas up. You got smart ass Al Horford and Robert Williams protecting the rim behind you.
I mean,
it's pretty easy to fall in line.
The same could be said the other way.
Nah, I don't think so. Do not believe it.
What I'm saying is, it's literally
of course.
They're same guys. Yeah, they're on the same team. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I'm going off the Jason. I've seen Jason Tatum play, defense, and obviously he's got like, the big body pause to be able to do so. But we seen what he did, and we seen what he did in the playoffs last year against the Nets. He was the one guarding Kevin Durant. Obviously, it was a team effort. Grant Williams, all those guys, but a lot of times it was Jason Tatum sitting in front of him playing defense. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that he blocked a couple of his pull-ups too.
I said Grant Williams. I said it was a team effort. It was by committee, but I remember Jason Tatum. We spoke about it in the thing a lot of times. We say, yo, Jason Tatum's getting physical with him. Grant Williams getting physical with him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
I remember Tatum playing him. So I remember Chief said something about he never seen somebody block KD's pull-up. And Tatum did it a few times.
Yeah, he did.
I remember that.
I agree with Ops. I agree with you, G, that I think Brown's better, but I'm not gonna. I think Jason's a very good defender too, versatile defender. Like he can cover 1 through 4 well. So I agree with Ops. I don't want to understate, but yes, Jalen's I think is better. He's just a dog. Like you see it. But I think Jason's very good too.
I mean,
real quick, since we got Agent Zero in the chat, the real Agent Zero said that Tatum's a cone. Said Tatum is a cone.
Who's Agent Zero?
I'm just saying.
Who's Agent Zero?
Gil had said that.
Gilbert Arenas, he said that. He said that nigga's a cone, bro.
What you talking? But I'm saying, who's Agent Zero in here?
Oh, I don't know. They haven't said nothing.
No, they've been in the chat. That's why I was laughing earlier.
So nobody knows who that is, though?
Nah, it might be alive.
Definitely somebody in the chat to get the link.
I'm surprised it's not Gianni.
I had to go with the 73-9 and lied.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, it's probably Lou, nah?
Oh, that was what the Warriors record was, huh?
Yeah. I stole it off something I seen on Twitter.
Yeah, nah, listen, man.
Damn,
y'all know what I
live,
think
man. You
Jaylen
can't be
Brown.
giving out your secrets, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all know what I think of Jaylen Brown, but
sauce.
Jason Tatum is better than him right now, still. But Jaylen Brown is a beast, bro. Real talk. And the conversation got to be, so if Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum, is Jaylen Brown better than Donovan Mitchell?
That's another topic.
Hold
So
up,
if you want to close this topic, we would close it and then we could transition. So.
All right, so I'll say
Go
I
ahead.
agree with just to finish off that one. I agree with the fellas. I think Jason is better, but my stance has always been, Goose, from the beginning, that it's always been closer than what everyone thought. I'll leave
Yeah.
it at that.
Let,
Like
let me.
I've always felt it was fairly close. I'll give the nod to Jason, but that's no slight to Jalen. I think Jalen's the truth
Hey,
too.
hey,
But I'll
Yeah.
leave it at that.
I just got a real quick question. I remember niggas said,
Yeah.
I think niggas named 3 players. I think it was Donovan, Jalen, and it might have been Booker. And niggas ranked
Yeah.
them. And niggas said, basically everybody said mostly that Jalen was the 3rd best player. But
Mm-hmm.
now we're comparing basically Tatum and Jalen, saying they're almost like the same level.
Mm-hmm.
So do y'all feel like Donovan is better than both of them?
That's what I said. I just asked him that.
Not better than Jason.
So how is Jaylen Brown better than Jason if Donovan's
But
not?
like,
I
because
just
right
said I
now,
think Jason's
because
better.
right now, because the way he's playing right now, to me, looks
But
better than what Jason
so that's
Tatum
a
is
question
doing.
for you, Goose.
But
Whoever
that's a
said
good Goose. That's a good way to put it. Next time, like
But
I
like, yeah,
think right now Jaylen Brown is playing better than Jason Tatum. That'll be easier to process than saying Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. Because I know niggas show numbers and shit, but like Joe was saying
but
earlier, there's context to them numbers. And then on top of,
yeah,
I
but you gotta
always,
understand. I always said Jason was better. I always said
no, I
Jason
feel
was
you.
better.
I heard you. I heard you, Clay. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like that's a good way to put it. Like you just said right now, you said I think Jaylen Brown is playing better. I think that's a realistic thing, but at the end of the day, I think Jaylen Brown is just
And
a
if he keeps,
better one-on-one player. Like I just feel like he got better moves, isolation wise. Like and probably it could be just that, just shot selection. He gets to better spots and takes better shots. Jason Tatum takes a lot of fadeaways and almost like lets the defense dictate where he shoots.
Ooh, we got Ed in here.
Huh?
Wait, so my fault. I was away and shit. Yo, real quick.
yeah. So, but if Jalen keeps playing the way he's playing now, and then Tatum doesn't elevate his game when he just keeps settling for threes and his hit or miss,
Yeah.
Tatum's gonna pass him, bro. I mean, Jalen's gonna
Jason
pass
Tatum
him.
just averaged 30 on 46%
yeah,
shooting.
Goose.
And it's
Jason
looked like
was an
a down
MVP
year.
candidate. How
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
elevating your
yo, Goose, no bull. Like,
No,
yo,
I'm talking. Yeah, that was during this. You know what I mean? But right now, with the season 2
he
going
averaged
forward,
30, bro.
he had 27.
27, 30.
27, and then Brown was averaging 25, I think.
That's good. But
El Georgie's in the building.
I'm just saying that at the end of the day, though, Jason Tatum, he's done this for a lot of years, bro. Like, there's a reason he was on Team USA. Like, you heard the words Kevin Durant
Georgie,
said about him. Like, when they
Georgie,
matched up and he
Here
played
comes in
on.
this fresh.
my fault, Ed. My fault. Yo, Georgie, real quick. Yeah, the driving is fucking up the audio experience.
Is that who that is? Is that who
Yeah.
that
El
is?
Jorge.
PJ
Yeah.
Tucker, huh?
Yeah, PJ.
Nah, so but listen, y'all remember I always felt highly of Jaylen Brown because he's a dog, but he's also gotten better. That's another one of them players that he's getting it
That
out the
happens
mud.
sometimes,
He's
man. You
working.
get better.
Yeah,
That
hell yeah,
happens
like
all the time.
Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, players like that. Like
Yo,
you have to work for
he
that.
outplayed Tatum too in the finals.
I don't know about that, bro. Jason Tatum, he turned the ball over a lot, but he was asked to do a lot. Like he was asked to initiate the offense. And I think that's the root of their problems too.
No,
For
no,
a lot of years,
no.
I've been saying they
Jalen.
should get rid of Marcus Smart. So I really agree. Me and Cheese, we
Yeah,
already
the
talked
Celtics
about
are
it.
stacked, bro.
Crucial
Nah,
positions.
Jalen Brown definitely outplayed him in the finals, though, for
You
sure.
can say that, but like I said, it was just like they was asking them to do different things, bro.
But they
You
both
know?
turned the ball over a lot.
No, they both turned it over a lot.
A lot.
Nah,
Yeah.
they
They struggled
yeah.
with the decision making.
Yeah, but
For
with
sure.
the shots,
Wait, Ed. So
Jalen was a
you were
little bit more
saying
consistent.
Jason Tatum. You think is better?
Nah, Jason Tatum. I think it's like almost disrespectful to say Jaylen Brown like is better. Like they played for a lot of years. They got accolades and stuff.
And
You know what I'm
one's
saying?
always separated himself from
Yeah,
the other.
one is this different, but like they were saying, everything is true though. Even though Jason Tatum is better, the gap is really close right now. But it's not a bad thing because Jason Tatum is like at a place where there's not many levels higher that he could go. There is more things he could do to polish his game. Y'all want him to be a little more sturdy. I don't know what his free throws percentage is looking like when he gets to the line, how often he does. But yeah, the shot selection could be better, and he could probably
Yeah, he's
improve a
money
little
from the
bit on
free
his
throw
three.
line, I
He
think.
got good touch though, and that's the thing too. Like Op said, I don't really see Jason Tatum and think soft, bro. I know that's not what you meant, Cheese, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's just a matter of I think Jaylen Brown got better moves. Like he goes to better moves to get to his spots.
But
Jason
how's
Tatum,
this?
because he is such a good shot maker, he kind of settles for the tough shots.
Right,
You know,
which is them kind of shots that like if you're playing defense and he makes that, you're like, God
like I'll
damn, my
live.
nigga, like
Like, yeah,
like I can't do anything about this guy, coach. Like he's just gonna make
exactly.
those shots. And I was thinking that earlier too with a guy like Jaylen Brown and the physicality. It's kind of like he has to kind of be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he don't have enough skill, but you know what I'm trying to
Oh,
say
he do.
versus what Jason Tatum does is like I gotta be a little more physical to get my shots off. Whereas like a guy like Jason Tatum, I got all the skill, the footwork in the world to do whatever the fuck I want to do out here. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta do it. Because my last thing I'm gonna say, so I don't hog it too much, is you look at a guy like Kobe Bryant, bro. Like at the end of the day, niggas said that's Kobe Bryant's whole career. Like the dude settled a lot for bad shots, but it's some kind of shots that when he makes them, you
Watch
really
your mouth now.
you no, I'm not like I
Wait,
said,
who
bro.
settled for bad shots?
Kobe Bryant
Yo,
settled
come
for
on.
bad shots.
Yo, listen, let's just go.
Ops, niggas
Let's
gonna
just
start
Hold
lying
on,
to
transition.
hold
That's what
on,
I'm
hold on.
saying.
Watch your
We
mouth.
can
Nah,
Ops,
let's
finish.
transition, man. We've been on this
No,
topic.
one
Let's
thing.
transition.
I
I
know.
like that
Go
Paul
ahead,
George,
Ops.
yo.
Just finish.
That's who I think Jaylen Brown like, yo.
I'm not saying he's as good as Kobe. The point is that Kobe Bryant would settle for bad shots, or you don't want to say settle. He would take impossible shots because, to my understanding, is when he makes those shots, the defender is like, God damn, Cheese. I heard you make a point. Demoralizing. I heard you make
Nah,
a
but
point
I
about
see
that,
a lot of
Cheese.
Kobe Bryant and Jason Tatum. Like I see, like he
I,
definitely been influenced a lot. He
I've heard him.
studied him a
Yeah,
lot.
exactly. Like, I've
Yeah,
heard
for
Cheese make a
sure.
point about that too. When he's like, "Yo, in the playoffs, this dude was literally made a point to taking a shot to the
Yeah,
defense to rip his heart out." You know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? Like,
yeah,
I don't know if
for
that's
sure.
specifically Jason Tatum's intention, but I know he's got the kind of skill set that he can make certain shots that it's like, all right,
Absolutely.
brother, I don't know what to do about this guy. You know what I'm trying to say? That's it. That's all I have.
Yo,
So
go.
Al,
Yep. Go ahead.
can we get an answer to that though? Jaylen Brown's or Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, I wanted to get
We,
into
tra-
that. I
we,
did.
we ready to transition?
Yeah, they said push
Yeah,
another
we out
topic.
of there. I want to hear that.
All right, word. So yeah, I always thought Donovan was better than Jalen because Donovan was playing with a bunch of backups in Utah, winning mad games, getting to the playoffs. Like you guys said, it's more on his plate. He has shown that he could be the number one on the team. So I always thought he was better than Jalen. But right now, Jalen
Donovan was playing with backups.
Yeah, Royce O'Neal backup. Mike Conley's a star. That's the only guy. Rudy Gobert stinks.
Mike Conley.
That's about it. And then
Rudy Gobert.
well,
Joe
he stinks.
Ingles coaching
And Joe Ingles coming off the bench. Yep, he's coming off the bench right now.
He was
isn't he?
Sixth
coaching
man of the
PG.
year, Jordan
Don't forget
Clarkson.
that.
Coming off the bench.
I think
Bogdanovic.
it's a little aggressive.
And
aggressive.
Rudy Gobert stinks. Rudy Gobert stinks, bro. Let's be honest here.
Like Utah was a
Dude,
number one
just
seed,
just
my nigga,
finish
a couple
your
times.
thought, and then people give
That's
you
what I'm
the
saying.
rebuttal. That's it.
I was trying to push a
So,
narrative.
but right now, Jalen's closing the gap on a lot of dudes, man. And I think right now, I can't say Donovan's better than Jalen. I still will lean Donovan because he's the number one. You know what I mean? So I give him the benefit of the doubt. And Cleveland always been asked. If LeBron's not there, Cleveland don't sniff shit. Let's be honest here, dog.
Al, can I ask you
Let's be
another
honest here.
question?
So
real
and Donovan
quick
went
before
there one
anybody
season.
goes?
The niggas is what, third in the East. So I always thought, but right now I still give the pat to Donovan, but it's not. It's like a toss up now. Like I need to see
Ah.
Jalen do it. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
Ed, go ahead. Just
I
give your
just got
rebuttal. Who do you
I'm
think's
just
better?
a
Go ahead.
little thing, yo, Al, because I already know, like, you already told me your favorite type of player is the wing, bro. The wing, right? The bigger.
Perimeter.
So
Yeah,
if
perimeter
the gap
player.
is really close, why would you still take Donovan Mitchell above a 6'7" shooting guard that plays both ends?
I just told you because he had to literally carry teams into the playoffs as the number one with a bunch of backups. Like Rudy Gobert, all right, he's a starter. He fucking stinks, bro. Like, let's be honest here. Mike Conley's the only starter. He's been starting his whole career. Besides that, Joe Ingles, he's off the bench right now. He's not a starter. Whoever he was playing with, they're not really nice. Royce O'Neal, he's coming off the bench for Brooklyn, so he's making the playoffs in the West with a bunch of backups, dog. That right there is like you gotta give him props, my nigga. And then he went to Cleveland, like I said, where Cleveland never been shit if LeBron wasn't there, nigga. Our whole life, we all around the same age. When was Cleveland good and LeBron wasn't there? I'll wait.
Yeah, but we knew they was gonna be good this year.
You
They
gotta
was
give
getting better.
respect to that, bro. So, but I think Jalen definitely closed the gap like enough right now that.
So Ed, who do you think's better, and why?
Out of Jaylen Brown and Donovan,
Yeah. Well,
I've been said always said Jaylen
Why?
Brown. Huh?
why?
All right, for one, Donovan Mitchell talk about taking bad shots. Let's start there. Real talk. I just feel like yo,
Yeah, I
and
know.
then
It
I
just sounded
agree.
funny.
I,
Go ahead.
even though we had that point, bro, Jaylen Brown, I don't feel like the offensive gap where Donovan Mitchell is definitely more part. Like his offensive game is nice. He got moves and stuff, but he also relies on finesse. He's not as physical as he should be or could
Who?
be.
Donovan?
Donovan
For
Mitchell,
sure.
yeah.
Nah,
sure.
You know what I'm
Donovan's
saying?
definitely
And he
physical
relies
for
on a lot
sure,
of tough
bro.
shots. Like when Donovan Mitchell,
Do-
that's why when he's cooking, you're like, damn, yo, because he's hitting tough shot after tough shot. But bro,
Yeah,
in
but
winning
like
time,
you put Donovan as the point though, Ed. Like Donovan has ran the point, ran that like were we talking about Jaylen Brown, that Marcus Smart's running the offense? Donovan was
Who's
the offense in
who's? Well,
Utah. He
let
was
him finish. Let him. You give
in the
him your
bubble,
rebuttal
like he
after.
was running point. That's what I'm saying. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
nah, I just feel like Jaylen Brown, bro, that I could get a point guard. Like everybody doesn't have to be able to do everything, but I feel like what Jaylen Brown does is more valuable than what Donovan Mitchell's gonna bring to my team. Like I know that if Jaylen Brown's my centerpiece, like bro, I got a wing, and he's gonna lock up.
That's some slack,
His
man.
demeanor, I like his attitude. You know what I'm saying? His intangibles. Jaylen Brown to me is just a better player. He's a winning player, and he's shown that since the minute he got into the league. His work ethic also showed like he's always improving his game, like to the point that he look
For
at
sure,
the
he closed the
conversation
gap.
he's part of now. But I
When
feel
Donovan
you
was
though.
taking
Donovan Mitchell's
when
his
when
offense is crazy.
when Jalen was developing to close that gap,
Thank you,
Donovan
Ed.
was going to the playoffs as the number one, bro. And I could say the same thing for Donovan, Ed. Like you could with Donovan, he could either run the point or he could either run the two.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
G,
his
what do you
defense is
think?
not that good
Before
like
before
Brown,
you
but he could
go,
run the
they
point, he could
played
run the two.
together. Goose, they all played together. Team USA, and Donovan was like, you could tell he was the alpha. Him, Jalen, Jason, they all played together. I forgot what year it was, and Donovan was kind of the alpha at that time. But that
What
was
year
at
was
that
that?
time, obviously. Go back and watch the games, the FIBA games. They lost. They lost 2 games that summer.
What
I believe
I
one of
think they
them
would
to,
like when
to
the young boys
Australia.
go to Team USA. Was it?
I know they lost the game to Australia, and they might have lost 2 or 3 games that summer. I know it was definitely 2.
Oh yeah, and
But
JT and them was talking about it was embarrassing and shit.
yeah. Oh, yep. G, sorry. What do you think? Well, who do you think's better, and why? Your reasoning?
Where you go?
What?
Oh damn.
G was on my side on that.
Word.
I
Well, it's just,
remember. I
Ed,
think I
I like to
remember
have
him
it like
arguing with
a
Jalen.
structured podcast. Like you give your reason and why, and then if somebody has a rebuttal,
Around the horn, man, around the horn.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
anybody else? Since G's not there.
I didn't give my piece on that. Honestly,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Don too. I'm gonna go Don personally. At the end of the day, man, like I said, I love Jaylen Brown and everything was great, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, and there's some of it's not his fault, bro. Like we just haven't seen him be a number one anywhere, and what he'll do in that situation. You know what I'm trying to say, with that kind of pressure on him. Like we could pressure and attention, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not necessarily pressure, but attention. You know what I'm trying to say? We could sit here and hypothesize all day talking about, but he's got every skill that he would need. Like if somebody sends a double, I know he can do this because I've seen him, he's got all the skills for it. But at the end of the day, he hasn't been in that situation. So it's just tough to really, he
could play situational point guard for you, bro. And that's really important, especially finishing the game.
Who you talking about?
Donovan.
Yeah, no, because I'm talking about Jaylen Brown. Like all that I was saying was right now was just talking about Jaylen Brown.
Nah, Jalen's filthy too, bro. Like we're talking about like great nasty players at this point, bro. It's just like
Yeah.
preferences
What was
at
Op
the
saying
most
though?
part.
Op said he gives it to Donovan, but what? Go ahead, Op. I was
No, I
trying to.
just give it like a big part of it is just because honestly, unfortunately, we just haven't seen Jaylen Brown be that number one and what that would do to his game and getting that kind
Circumstance.
of attention. Yeah, the circumstance of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be it could work against him, but it could also work for him because at the end of the day, if he were to go somewhere and be the number one, and then he doesn't look the same, then we might not think he's as good as he is right now. You know what I'm trying to say? So because bro, he's at the end of the day, he's in a great situation. You know what I'm saying? Like as the number two for Boston for a loaded basketball team. You feel me? So I think it's something to be said. But yeah, I mean it's really not too
Probably the best
complicated.
roster in the league.
Yeah, it's not too complicated for me, bro. I seen Donovan Mitchell now be in Utah and being number one in Utah, and you know what I'm saying? Like obviously I forgot what I had some things I used to say about Donovan Mitchell, but whatever. At the end of the day, he's up there as one of the best players in the league. And then now we've seen him go to the Cavs, where I thought he would probably have to defer a little bit to Darius Garland because I was like, I like Darius Garland a lot, and I like his decision making. I like how he runs the show. But then you put Donovan Mitchell next to him, and he clearly separated himself as the guy. Trying to say he's the best player over there now, number one over there now. So he just separates himself in that way. Nigga scored 70 this year. Like I'm giving Don the nod.
I forgot he scored 70. Where the mic drop?
But yeah, man. Yo, but is that it? Is anybody else want to click in on it? Because I got a question I want to ask. So I got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. But yeah, obviously y'all can keep rocking, but I gotta go. But y'all niggas gonna keep disrespecting.
So when you dip, who becomes the moderator when you dip, Op?
I think y'all can keep rocking. Y'all I don't know if anybody is the moderator, but y'all can keep talking and it's gonna stay recorded. It's gonna keep going. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we're recording right now. This is live on YouTube as we speak.
I mean, I'm all set. Unless somebody else get another topic we could discuss, but anybody has to reply to what we said because I'm Gucci. I'm all ears.
Sorry, I got a call, fellas. I'm back.
I'm saying unless somebody else got a topic, because I've got a lease. Unless somebody's got a topic, everyone could just keep giving an explanation or their points about the topics we covered. I'm all ears, but we don't have a moderator when he leaves or somebody, or we just rock out until we leave.
Bro, no, I could try. I'll moderate the shit. Just give people the floor to talk, and then somebody give a rebuttal.
Is Reeds in here?
He's not talking.
Yeah, but I think he can't.
You
talk.
know
He's
I'm
a
in here.
bystander.
I am in here. What's good, Ed?
I
need to hear you.
Yeah, Reeds.
So Ed
What's
said,
up,
Ed
boy?
said
Y'all about to
Jalen.
go
I
back
say
to the
Donovan.
Eastern
I said
Conference
Donovan.
Finals, man.
Who you saying?
Y'all about to go back to the Eastern Conference Finals, man.
I mean that's what I'm hoping for, bro. That's all right there. Because then they're gonna have to put some respect on that man's name.
How many years do they got to do that?
I mean, damn, I don't know.
He got it, bro. He got the respect already, bro.
That barely make it into the playoffs more than you respect the guy that's basically spear, the tip of the spear, leading teams to 3 freaking Eastern Conference Finals.
Who do we respect more than him? Like, who you was talking about?
I mean, there's some players. I remember there was certain conversations where they were like, "Yo, who you going? How many? There's at least 20 players I'm taking over such and such. Come on, man.
Riggs.
Like that ain't happening.
Bro, Riggs, like don't do that, bro. I hate when you do that. I hate when you do that.
Riggs.
What's good?
We're live right now, so like you got to give the context of what you're referring to because whoever's watching is not going to know what you're referring to or what your point might come across.
Wait, hold up. Well, this is live so other people can see this.
This is live on YouTube right now. Yeah.
So,
and it's recorded, so everybody could go back and watch.
The conversation used to be, how many players would you take over Jimmy Butler, right? And then there was certain statements that were said that there's at least, 15 to 20 players that they would take before they take Jimmy Butler because Jimmy wasn't that guy. He's not who I think he is. Was that statement said?
Okay, so moderator, if he's still available, why don't you put a top 50 list on the board, like a list of names on the screen, just so maybe we can moderate and see which names we're taking, just so everyone sees the options.
All right. So who
That
agrees?
sounds
Wait.
fair.
So yeah. All right. All right.
I don't know if I agree, Goose, because I have to see the names. Like I'm not good with names off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? But if we could see a
Is Ops
list,
still
and
here?
yeah, that's a good question too. Fuck.
If Ops is not here, I'll just go down the list. You want to go down the list?
Go ahead, go down the list.
Let's just start. Let's just go with Stephen
There's a lot of
Curry.
players, man.
Let's start with Stephen Curry,
Fair.
Damian Lillard,
That's fair.
Luka Doncic,
That's fair.
Kyrie Irving.
That is fair.
Kyrie Irving's fair.
That's
Nah, I might.
I'm not
I ain't
saying
gonna lie.
Nah.
I might not.
Speak your
I'm
piece,
not
Riggs. You
saying
don't believe that,
Kyrie.
Riggs. You don't believe that, Riggs.
Don't
Man.
believe that.
No, I do
Yo,
believe
Reeves, you gotta stand up for that, though.
No, nah. I'm not going to stand up for that because at the end of the day, bro, Kyrie Irving's one of the most skilled freaking point guards I ever played.
Yo, Riggs,
Kyrie
you got
Irving's
to
never done what
stand
Jimmy
on that,
Butler's
Riggs,
done.
because I'm with you. I'm with Jimmy.
Hell yeah, Jimmy Butler definitely deserves the nod. Let him play with LeBron.
No, man. I feel like a lot of people they throw dirt on Kyrie's name, man, and the guy's skill speaks for
Nah,
itself. The
he's
guy's
impeccable.
filthy.
Impeccable.
So
It's just not leading to victories.
All right,
all
Ed,
that
how
other
much is
Now,
that?
stuff.
so
How much
we're
is
at
that?
4,
Yeah,
Five?
but
right?
like, let's be honest, though,
Okay.
bro. Listen. How is it's not leading to victories? I mean, the guy's exceptional for what he does, bro. Like his skill and what they expect him to do, he thrived in that position. But he's not like you're not counting on this man to play defense. That's not his role. That Mavs team, that he wasn't the reason that they lost or that they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
The
but
way
that
that team was
matters though. That
structured.
matters though, Reeves. 'Cause I feel like Jimmy Butler and
No.
Luka Doncic, they would have did something. Like you could match up. I now know you can match up Jimmy Butler pretty much with anybody, and he's gonna put that work in. He's gonna make a team. He's gonna make winning plays. Know what I mean?
But I mean, it's not only Jimmy though.
No, it's not. It's not.
That boy Spoelstra is top 3, and he's not fucking
I'll
2 or
give you
3.
Kyrie then. We have 5. I'll give you Kyrie. We have 5, right?
That's a big
Okay.
part, Riggs. Like all those other
So we're at
players don't
5
have
already,
that
though.
coach. Eric Spoelstra is one of the better coaches in the league.
You ready to keep going, Reeks?
Go, keep going.
So we're at 5 with Kyrie. I'm giving you Kyrie. James Harden.
That
Huh?
Right now,
damn, that's a good one.
I'm not talking about a couple years ago, right? We're talking about right now, right? Like
I mean, right now, 22 and 11, leading the league in assists. All NBA point guard James Harden. About to be in the Eastern Conference Finals too.
Speaking
Well,
of Riggs.
yeah, you know what? I feel like we gotta kind of switch this up because if we're talking about overall player, like, listen, Jimmy means more to the Heat than almost any other player remaining in the playoffs. Where if he doesn't play, like, yeah, they're able to compete, but they're not gonna win, and that's been proven.
I mean,
the
James
game that he
Harden's playing
missed,
with way better talent than Jimmy, right?
of course. I mean, we know that. We know that all the other teams left in the playoffs got more talent than Miami.
So the game's easier when you're playing with better talent.
Now, is Miami structured in a
Better?
way to maximize Jimmy's skill set? Absolutely. We have a defensive
Yep, I agree.
that can switch on anybody, right? Which ends up changing up our
the way the
defense,
defense.
right? That the Heat's defense is a lot different. All right, yeah, we have some deficiencies when it comes to rebounding, but when you don't have a big that's just dominant rebounder, what are you gonna have? You're gonna have guards and wing players.
Everybody crashing,
right? In order to help that out, that's what Miami does have. Then you have a bunch of shooters, so it makes us more efficient. Granted, in the regular season, because I guess we put in a lot of weight into that. Miami wasn't really that good of a season team. But come playoff time, for some reason, the switch, there was a switch that was flipped, and them shots are falling, right?
Yeah, Jimmy's put himself in a different level, man.
But see, that's the thing, man. I felt like he did this shit back in the bubble.
We're like at 8. Reeves,
he did this shit back in the bubble, bro. He did it back in the bubble when LeBron was.
Let's hear the list because I'm already putting Jimmy
bubble.
Butler over somebody that you're reading a list of top guys. So let's just
What
hear the rest of that list. I said let's hear the rest of the list because I'm already putting Jimmy Butler better than somebody on that list that you just mentioned. because you're going
Yeah,
by the
nah,
top
take him
guys,
out.
right?
If Reeks is the one putting, I'm not putting. I'm just naming the guys, and Reeks is saying yes or no, because Tony was offensive to him. So Reeks, you're at
Who's the
10
guy,
already.
Al, that you think he's
Yeah, who's the guys that you're
Harden's
not with?
I think he's better than Harden right now.
So that's just one. So just one guy.
So far that you mentioned, you only went down to 8 dudes.
All right, so then we're at 8.
So you would
take
still
out
take
Harden.
Kyrie over him, Goose.
Hey, listen, man, that's my guy.
Yeah, Goose, you'll
Listen,
still
Whoa,
take
whoa,
Kyrie.
whoa! I don't need you to be a
this
lawyer
is
now. Are
bias.
you
This is
taking Kyrie
bias.
or
This
not?
is my guy, man. That's my guy.
Ah,
And the viewers
Okay.
know
Okay.
you can't ask me that question because you're not.
come
You
on,
know,
man.
it's
We
my
need
guy.
some objectivity over
Just
here,
keep
man.
going.
We
Just
need
keep
some
going.
honesty.
I'm
Just keep going
still
down the list, man.
So
Like
the
all right,
Harden one. We
so
can
Reeks, you're
revisit
at
that.
9.
That's
Reeks.
debatable.
Yeah, all right. So you're at 8 or 9. All right, John Morant.
Yeah, I like Ja. I like Ja, but I can't have this Ja over there being this fucking thug shit. Just want to be.
hell no,
I
John's
don't-
better than Jimmy.
You
I'm
John's
not
better
jacking
than
that.
Jimmy.
I'm
Jimmy
not
Butler.
jacking that. I'm not jacking
almost
that.
won
What?
MVP, bro. And then
No.
last year they were winning. They were going off in the playoffs. Like, let's talk about Ja and 100%.
John's filthy, but I don't
The
think he's
nigga was
better than
hurt.
Jimmy.
He
Yo,
was
bro,
hurt in the
Josh
first-
is better than I don't even know how to.
All right,
That's
that's
crazy.
your opinion. That's my opinion.
All right, but all right, that's respectable. All right, so we're at 10 though, 10 or 11.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what, Jimmy Butler to me is a shooting guard. I'm trying to very hard to
Small
think.
forward.
He's a small. All right, let's say small forward. Well, all right, I was gonna go to shooting guard,
Which
but
to me
I don't want.
is the
How
most
about Jason
important
Yo,
Tatum?
they have 14.
Ops.
Go ahead
I
and
mean,
put the
Ed,
bigs. Go ahead and put
players,
the bigs.
What's
players.
up?
Ed, go ahead and put the bigs.
Players.
Jokic.
Nah, I know,
Embiid,
but Cheese, I was just going through
Giannis.
point guards,
Those
and I
three.
was gonna go
Yeah.
through position.
We're at 15.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
Agent Zero?
Because I was gonna get to, but I would thought it was easier just to name the best point guards, then I'll name the best shooting guards. See if we could get
Okay.
to 20. But
fair.
so let's just put the two centers. Let's put both of them.
Yo, fellas, I'm out of here, but you already know. Do y'all
Yeah.
think?
You're ready. You're ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So let's just add the two centers off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Freak,
Okay.
Yeah, Freak's
That's
better.
KD,
we're at 13.
KD.
Yeah, KD. Fuck KD. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
All right.
What's your input, Reeves? What's your
Now-
input?
all right, we're at 15.
All right. LeBron.
Now go.
LeBron.
No,
No. All right.
not at the moment. Not at the
AD.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not at
AD?
AD. I got AD. Yeah, not fingernail like Cameron said. Not fingernail toenail AD.
All right. All right. All
Healthy
right.
AD.
Devin
Yeah, I got
Booker.
AD in there.
Devin Booker.
So we're at 17.
Devin Booker counted in 17.
So, yeah, I'm gonna count with Devin.
All
I love.
right. All right. Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, not
Yeah.
right now. Not right now.
Why?
Okay.
Because of injury.
Kawhi was balling, bro.
He's the best
Yeah,
player in the
Kawhi's
league
better
when he
than
was healthy.
Go ahead, Ed.
All right.
he
So
said he
we're
don't think
not.
so.
So
I-
we're still at
yeah.
18. So guys, no, who haven't I named really? Jason Tatum.
I already named him. I already
All
gave
right,
that.
so Jaylen
Yeah.
Brown.
I'm not taking Jalen over him. No.
All right, that's respectable. Damn, am I forgetting anybody?
You're gonna mention Donovan Mitchell. I'm not taking him over.
Oh,
that.
hell no. I wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't mention him.
Okay. We're not talking
No,
about.
I'm not taking Donovan over Jimmy. No.
Wait, what
I'm
about G's people? Hold on. We haven't named G's people.
Nah, them niggas is out there. They're still in that group.
Zach
They're still in
Levine.
that
Nah,
group.
bro,
Don't disrespect
Jimmy's
Jimmy
better
Butler
than
like
them
that.
Joe
niggas, bro.
Rosen.
Not disrespecting Jimmy
What's
like
this
that.
other nigga?
I didn't forget about them at
Levine.
all. Bradley
Oh, shit.
Beal, Zach Levine, DeMar DeRozan, keep them niggas off this conversation.
Damn, boy. You guys are talented. What you mean?
Yeah,
All
real
jokes aside, they're
talented.
talented players.
No, they are
Damn.
super talented.
Zach Levine's fucking filthy, dog. Like,
And the conversation, bro, he's
come on, man.
filthy.
Talking about-
Filthy.
I mean, honestly, we should name him because we got Kyrie that he's better than Jimmy. So
No, that's fair too,
Hey,
Giannis.
that's
that is
my-
very fair. But I think it's
I told ya,
disrespectful to
I
name
can't be
any of them
trusted.
guys with Jimmy Butler. Truthfully.
Word. So what does
Yeah, I
Reeves
agree
got?
with you,
Because it
Ed.
was Reeves' evaluation. So what does Reeves got? About
Riggs is at
18
like
right now, Ed?
18 right
We're
now.
around-
You can't get two.
Okay.
Did we name all the superstars though?
Yo, we're
I'm
at
pretty
18.
much
Joker, we
there.
didn't name Joker.
Nah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
we
put the
named
two
the big.
You
centers.
did. You
We
did.
put
Yeah,
the two
and
centers.
Giannis.
We got
Agree.
Giannis, KD. He said no to LeBron.
We're at 18.
What about AD? What did you? I know you
Yeah,
asked
he
about
said
AD.
yep.
Yeah,
He
AD.
said yep to AD.
Anthony Edwards.
Nah, not yet. I don't know. Can't do that.
No, I'm just naming them like,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
feel you. Nah,
definitely not
can't do
yet. But
shit.
what y'all niggas think about the Devin Booker or Jimmy? Because I couldn't hear a pin
Just
drop in
asked.
that when
Yeah,
that name
He
was
I would-
brought
has.
up.
He has.
Yeah, he named him. He said Devin Booker.
No, I'm
yeah.
saying, but I want to hear everyone's point. Who's better, Jimmy or
Well,
Devin
hold on.
Booker?
Who's with?
But not everyone's
Hold
point,
on.
but like,
That's the next topic. That if you want to be the next
you got
topic,
that?
hold
Yep,
on.
that'll
got
be the
that?
next
All right,
topic.
So are we? Wait, you didn't name PG?
Nah,
Oh yeah.
because he said no to Kawhi.
no.
No, I'm asking Reeves. PG.
I like Jimmy, bro.
Okay. Just throw names out there in case of just names we're maybe forgetting.
Hell yeah, nah, we need to make sure because if he would have said yeah to PG and no to Kawhi,
Oh,
we need
Trae
that
Young.
on tape.
Trae Young.
Come on,
I
bro.
like that, cheese. I like that.
Not Trae Young.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna throw
I'm
out
just naming
all
players. Trae
talented
Young.
players.
Anybody? No.
Ed.
All right.
Nah, not
Talented
Trae Young.
players.
Not yet.
Not Trae Young. That's fair.
No.
He's a talented player.
Shy. I was gonna say Shy, but same reason, not yet. I don't think
Anybody?
No.
He's fucking nasty, man.
He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
He's fucking nasty.
He's him. That's him. That's
yeah.
one of him. Yeah, he's one of
fucking
them.
filthy, man.
But I
go
like
ahead.
to take
That's
everything
fair.
into account.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, not yet. Damn. Zion.
Brandon Ingram. Zion. Yeah.
What the
Zion
Come
for
on,
sure.
guy.
That's
Come on.
19, right?
No, get the Zion.
Brandon
Seriously?
Bro,
Brandon
when
Ingram?
Zion's on the court, he's better than
Nah,
Jimmy
he's not. He hasn't
Yo,
been on
see
court.
now,
What
see
about
that
Brandon
this is
Ingram?
when you're being disrespectful. You know what? Yo,
What?
out of those 18 names that we named, Jimmy's better than fucking 15 of them niggas. Since you want to be talking about
Oh,
Zion,
shit.
Hold up,
like,
hold
fuck
up.
out of
Reeves,
here with your
Reeves,
nonsense,
don't
dog.
lose your
Like,
don't get on button, Reeves.
Dog,
Hold
how
up.
many
I got a
of them
question.
niggas that you named has Jimmy sent home in the playoffs?
Reese, speak with your chest,
Exactly,
man.
like,
That's
we're
what I
not gonna
said.
do
If you
this. We're
think
not
a
gonna
nigga's
do this. You're
better,
not really gonna
just
bring
say
in
you think he's
Zion. Are you
better.
kidding me?
Nah, but I got a question, Reeves. Why not Zion? What doesn't Zion do?
Yo, seriously, bro?
He shoots
Like,
like
we're talking
72%
about
from the
Zion.
field, bro.
Zion is Zion Williamson.
Yeah, he plays like 27 minutes, gives you 28 points, 29 points a game.
I don't give a
Agent
damn about the
Zero said
stats,
Ja
bro.
ain't
I don't
fucking
give a
with
damn
Jimmy.
about the stats. The man,
I
like,
don't know
come
who
on,
Agent
bro.
Zero is.
What is
Body
it, Reeves? Because yo, when he was on the court this year, they were like the 3 seed, 2
Must be
seed.
Lou or Ra.
Who?
Lou or Ra.
Like in basketball?
No, Agent Zero must be Lou or Ra.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Like what? Like a rock.
Damn, Ed, I really feel like we're missing somebody though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think down the line.
Brunson?
Nah, hell no. I don't know.
Macau?
we said Dame Lillard.
Bridges?
Nah,
Tobias
hell
Harris.
no.
Ben Simmons.
Damn. Jamal Murray.
That's a good one. I'm taking Jimmy, but that's a good one out. Yeah, you gotta take Jimmy, but that's a good name. There's more guys like that though. Still trying to think.
You see how we're not throwing
we've
Chris Middleton
determined.
in there though, right?
No, what? He's better than Chris Middleton. We know
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
So is this? So we've come to a consensus. I feel where this is his range.
15
But
to 20.
that also lets you know that means there's a lot of like killers. Like
For
even
sure.
at 15, Jimmy's a killer. Like,
For sure.
And then guys, again, look, we all agreed right now. Even guys outside of that 15, we know
Killers.
are killers.
For sure.
Shy is. He's about that.
Somebody's gonna have
think,
to clear out because he's coming in.
I personally think, and I know others agree here as well, Anthony Edwards is a fucking killer. I don't care
animal.
what. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
you know.
He just got to
it's a lot
polish
of
his
talent,
game still a
man.
little more. He still got a little proving to do.
I
How
never
about
seen him, I'll
Carl
be honest
Anthony
with you guys.
Towns?
He's my Dominican brother, but cut it out.
Just saying.
He's good. No, I love
Just saying.
I love Anthony. I love Carl, but nah. You can't.
And who else?
No.
No
I'm
one
trying to
else.
think. I feel like there's still more names, man.
Or we're not putting Rudy Gobert up in there because I know somebody in this chat
Nah.
definitely got him in that
Yeah,
list.
this thing.
Somebody in
No,
this
he's
chat
not
No,
got
here
him
right
up
now.
there.
He ain't
Said
even
hi.
here. It's only us right now.
nah. If you put Rudy, then I might as well say might as
Klay
well ask
Thompson.
about Bam if that's the
Klay,
case.
Klay Thompson.
Ooh. Okay. Reeves, your rebuttal.
Come on,
This is your
no,
list.
we're not doing that. We're
Huh?
not doing that.
That's a good name
Rebuttal.
though, Ed. I like that. That's a good name. All right.
How about the Brandon Ingram one you guys said? Brandon Ingram.
Again, I'm taking Jimmy.
Nah, that's valid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's a
ain't
good
gonna
name as
front,
well.
bro. I can't think. How about fuck it, Bradley Beal?
I already said that. There's no way.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
we're not
I
doing
Another
technically
name.
said the guys.
And no DeMar DeRozan, right?
You mean the Jordan? Nah.
DeMar DeJordan. Damn. Yo, Gianni, what you got to say about that, man?
Somebody's in the waiting room, so whoever became the
Oh, we
moderator, let
can't
me know
even
somebody
accept
in
them.
the
Ops is the only
My
one who can
phone got
accept them.
kicked. 73-9 lied. That's G, I believe, right?
That's
G.
Joe. No, that's
We did say.
G got kicked.
I think 73-9 in the chat, I believe, is G. He
Yeah,
said they did ask about Trae Young. Yes, we said no. Ed brought up Trae Young's name.
yeah, they wasn't jacking that, which is respectable right now. Damn, I think we named
You know
everybody,
who I
bro. Jimmy, he's
think,
right. Yo,
Ed?
Cheese, you're right. He's to that 15 to 20 range right now.
Yeah.
He could find himself higher, but there's guys
I
that's
can't
creeping on
lie.
the outside looking in.
I did agree with Goose. As of right now, I would take him over Harden too. I think his mid range efficiency and physicality, I would take it in a 7-game series over having to depend on James Harden being consistent for 7 games in a series. So I kind of agree with Reeves on
Yeah,
that
but
one.
that's the big part right there. Is just aggressiveness. I don't know if James Harden's gonna be aggressive every day because I've seen that James Harden at his best right now. He still manipulates the game. Like he's a really good point.
For sure. It's not,
And he's
but
cut
you
down his
notice,
turnovers in this series. You know what I'm saying? He had like
But
one
you
dub.
notice the main word I said is consistency.
Yep.
Like even what you're saying leads to, are you going to consistently be in the top one for 7 games? I know I'm gonna trust Jimmy in that.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, I think that's a good call. I think Jimmy is better than James right now.
You know who we didn't name, and I'm not gonna name him because I'm not naming him to compare him to Jimmy. No way. But who I think's really good, and I feel like he kind of took a back seat this year because of Donovan, is that little point guard. I think he's really fucking nasty, man. I'm gonna be
Darius
honest.
Garland.
Yeah, I think
But
he's
Darius
really. I'm not
Garland,
saying it to put him.
No, I hear that.
I just think he's better.
There is a name we're forgetting, and this
Who?
kid was going nuts in the first round. He just actually won 3rd-team All NBA. Darren Fox, bro.
Oh, nah, but Jimmy's better than him. But
I
that's a
think he's
great
better
name.
too. But we
Nah, that's
named
a
a
great
lot of
name.
people, and
Nah,
this
that's a
man
fact.
needs to
He's
be
fucking nasty.
mentioned.
He's
That's a
fucking
fact.
nasty, man.
That's a fact. I can
He's
respect
fucking
that.
nasty, man.
Man,
He's
he's a
gonna
killer.
be creeping into the point guard.
Yeah, nah, he's a killer.
List people.
Yo,
Yeah,
they're dropping the
that's a
All
good one,
NBA
Reed.
teams right now, though, fellas. I'm gonna put it in
He
our
made
group
All
chat.
NBA third.
Yeah. The Aaron Fox drop. He ended.
SGA. The
Who
chat.
else made
I
it?
believe that's G. We mentioned SGA as well. We said we all agree he's a killer. We're not gonna put him over Jimmy right now, but it wouldn't be surprising in a couple years if he was to taste it.
Shit!
Absolutely.
I mean, we're over here talking and talking. Jimmy made 2nd-team All NBA, so and that nigga didn't even fucking play in the regular season like that.
Nah, no, that's crazy. Listen, man.
But yeah, if you look at our group chat, the All NBA teams are there. I'm still waiting for the 1st team.
So Tatum must have been 1st team, right? For sure.
Tatum was 1st team. Yeah, Shy SGA was 1st team as well. Joel Embiid, Luka, and Giannis.
So Steph didn't make it.
I think Steph was 3rd team.
Where?
No, yeah, he was 2nd team. Steph was 2nd team.
So Luka didn't make it.
Luka made 1st team.
Okay.
I'll tell you that
Yeah,
right
so
now.
So wait, so go
So
down the complete list.
all
One,
right.
two,
So
three.
from first team, it was Giannis, Luca, Joel, SGA, and Tatum. Second team was Jalen Brown, Jimmy, Steph, Jokic, and Donovan Mitchell. And then third team was De'Aaron
Oh,
Fox, LeBron, Lillard, Julius Randle, and Domantas Sabonis. The fuck is
Oh,
Randle
can I
doing
say
there?
something? A quick subject. I'm
that's
sorry
fucked
about
up.
the
Jalen
one.
Brown missed out on 50
About that
million.
one. I don't know. I want to
no,
get
Jalen Brown
how
second
you guys
team.
feel for a quick second.
Oh, for real?
Jalen Brown made it. He was second team, man.
That's what's up.
Guys,
All
what do
right,
you guys
staying in
think
Boston.
about the SGA pick? I can't lie. We all agree SGA is filthy. I would have gave
Yeah.
Tatum the nod over him because I feel like they're. I'm. If you tell me you think SGA is better on offense, I'm not gonna argue that. I do feel like Tatum deserves it because he's a good defender, more versatile
Not
defender.
Jalen's first team too,
So that
though.
Yeah, Tatum made it. D. Tatum. It was Tatum,
Tatum was first
SGA.
team.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
Oh, I
Tatum,
thought I didn't
SGA,
hear you.
Embiid, Dante,
Luka.
and Giannis.
Okay,
They,
I'm sorry then. I thought you didn't say Tatum didn't make first team, so
Yeah, he
I
did.
didn't agree with that. Okay,
Jalen's the one that made second team. Him, Joker,
okay,
Donovan,
that's fair.
and
and
Sorry about
Dame made
Jimmy.
third team, right?
Yeah, they made third
that. Okay.
team.
Then so who's the guard that got left out? Oh, James Harden got left out. Niggas ain't feeling that one. Nah, he didn't get left out. I don't know. I thought niggas was arguing a lot of. Oh, De'Aaron Fox. Oh, you say he made third team.
Yeah, he
Damn, there
made
was
third
definitely
team.
somebody who got left out. And it's crazy because did Jimmy Butler even make the All-Star game this year?
He may have been hurt during the time, yo. I don't think he did. Nah, he didn't. He didn't because I
Yeah, right. He
remember him
didn't get
going on
voted in,
vacation
bro.
and
That's
shit.
crazy to make second team All NBA and not make the All-Star game. All-Star game's a
It's a
joke.
popularity contest.
Oh, for
Well,
sure. You know that they're
Jimmy,
factoring
I
in
don't
what's going
want
on in
Jimmy
the
out there
playoff.
playing hard nosed
Yeah, but that's
basketball.
only the starters, bro. And the starters were the stars. Like they was good money. I was good on the start, but damn, who voting for the bench? Isn't it the coaches and the media, right? That's not right. Trae Young didn't make damn.
Fellas, can I give y'all another name real quick? I'm curious what y'all think. The reason I'm gonna say this name too is like I when me and Al first started talking about Jalen Brown a long time ago, I tend to talk about people where I feel like I see the talent and would it surprise me if they just took an amazing jump. This kid, I feel like he's real good, but he's another one where he's not really aggressive, but I know the skills are there. And I'm talking about offensively because we know how good he is defensively. Is the Evan Mobley kid? Like I watch him, I think he's good. It just I don't know if he's again the OG thing with Donovan and the point guard, but that kid's a lot better than I think people realize. I'm not talking defense. We know he's nice. He's good on offense too. It's just he doesn't like he's not really aggressive with it. And I'm telling y'all right now, it wouldn't surprise me if he makes a significant jump and people are like, we didn't see this.
At his
I
best,
think
what you think? He saw
the
like a
groundwork's
KG?
there. I see. It's tough to put any KG's
Not
me
just
the best
as
power
far
forward
as
of all
his
time.
offensive game, like where he'll get his shots off, because I think right that like above
Okay,
the free throw
so
line, mid range,
so
pick and pop.
so the reason I think what I think is because, for example, for how tall he is, I'm big on face up triple threat. Like, can you manipulate a person?
Yeah,
I've
like
seen
KG.
enough already to know he understands how to do that right away. That's veteran
Yeah.
stuff. Like, so he shows me that he can hit an open three when he shoots it. He shows me he has the footwork to beat people with his eyes in triple threat moves. He counters, spins off people at the rim. He's athletic. He can dunk on people. So when I see those skills, it's like, damn, bro, come on, do it more often. It's there, you know. So, but again, this is what I tell people. We tend to forget like there's still a psychological aspect to basketball, you know.
Yeah,
Like I
personality.
can feel like
That's
on the
just not his
yeah,
personality.
it might not be, or again, it is big brother, little brother. He's a second year rookie. You got Donovan with credentials, USA. Then you got the other point guard who's really good. So maybe that he's not that type of personality, like you said, where he's gonna come in like, yo, niggas, I'm the man, blah blah blah. But my point was the talent. I see it, and it wouldn't surprise me if in 3 years we're like, yo, this nigga's there. You know what I'm saying? I think the kid's very very talented. I just wanted to put it out there, and just curious what y'all think. Or maybe I'm crazy, but at the
Nah, I
same
feel
time,
like
I can't lie.
that's a
Yeah,
good
go ahead.
potential player. Yeah, yo.
Yeah, we hear you. I hear you.
No, that's what I had. I agree. He's a good potential player. I don't know. I can't. Me personally, I don't ever see him top 20, like reaching that. But I feel like he's a big, like a player that's gonna contribute a lot. But then again, it's just based on like what you said. If his offensive game rounds out and he could get that shit to like 24 a game, his defense is such a difference that yeah, he's gonna be considered top player. But I don't. I always see him just hovering around like 17 a game. And like you said, the same thing to come for DeAndre Ayton. Like I don't know if you can run your offense through Evan Mobley right now. Like right now, we agree he's not polished enough, but if he got the skill, I guess it's just gonna take the right system, like them people trusting in him, like Donovan Mitchell and them running plays through him. But I don't know.
I will be honest. I couldn't even. What pick was Evan Mobley? He was a lottery pick, right?
Yeah, he was like a top 5 pick.
He was top 5, was he?
Yeah, Evan Mobley was like the first pick in the draft, nah.
No, I
No,
think he was like a top
he
5
must have
pick,
been
I
like.
think.
Well, either way, I'll be honest with you. The name you named, again, I get a feel for people's talent watching the games, right? Because I don't really watch college anymore. Ed, my thing with Aiden comes from watching them over years because I like Book, and then this kid's the #1 pick. Georgie would tell me he's very good. Let me tune
Yeah,
in. He can pick and pop. He has good touch, but that's not the same as being able to consistently create your own basket. Like it's just I've never seen it be there. I'm gonna just be like that. Face
he
up,
was a dud.
triple threat. Like I give you the ball, turn and face, triple threat, bah, or back to the basket. When he backs to the basket, the only time this is one context clue that it's not all there. He relies on one move every single time. Turn right shoulder, hook shot, and he makes it. He has good touch. That's the only
He's a
thing he has in his
softy.
bag, and it's 5 or 6 years, and that's all you know.
Yeah,
And
nah,
then
he's soft. You
even
won
in the
that one.
games this series, they give him the ball, right? Joker's been coming at you. He's an MVP. I don't expect you to shut him down. I get that. But this nigga's been coming at your fucking chest all series. And there's times where you get the ball where you can easily post up and go make a play and nobody's going to say anything. This nigga's just turning and looking at Kevin and Book and passing it out
Yeah.
right away. I don't like that. Those are little psychological things I don't like. That
Hey,
nigga's been
especially
coming at your chest pounding, pause, for fucking 6 games, dog. They're not giving you the ball every play, but there's plays I could pull up the film where he has it and he can go at him if he chooses to. You can.
Now,
I'm
facts.
gonna
And
turn
Joker,
around and go set a
the
pick.
shooting percentage Joker gives up is ridiculous. You should have definitely want to make him work.
Yeah. What?
Nah, yeah, he's
What,
soft.
nigga? I'm gonna turn and face. I see a slow white dude on me.
Yeah,
What?
he's
And
getting
I'm athletic?
disrespected.
Nah, bro. Those are little things that no, bro. That's where my thing came from. It's like, so if it's a #1 overall, he's solid. If he's the 12th overall pick, then I'm analyzing him way different. I'm like, he's a solid all around big because he is.
Yeah,
Like he
he's just
fits
not
in.
meeting expectations right now. He's gonna fall short. He's
That's
fat.
different because
Yeah,
even
and his
Ed,
dad
you
are
as a
there too.
GM, I'm gonna put it like this. You're the GM. Ed, is your goal to draft a solid role player with the #1 overall pick?
Nah, hell no. You want to
I
hit?
get exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference in the evaluation.
Yeah, he's
If
not
we're
a
talking,
cornerstone.
is he no, but is he a good player? Yeah,
Yeah,
he is a good player.
he's solid.
But yeah, exactly. That I can give you. I know that. Like I said, he has good touch. You can run an effective pick and pop offense with him for sure. But LaMarcus Aldridge, for instance, with the Blazers, you can run the offense through him. He can pick and pop. and give him the ball, he's gonna make something happen.
Yo, you know
Yeah,
what's
I
crazy?
don't
I
know.
thought Jaylen Brown was gonna leave Boston, but he's not turning down 50 million. Win or lose, they're running this
G
back.
G G brought that up at the game yesterday that he thinks he's out. I can't front, Ed.
Nah, not 50
I
million.
could
He
see
made
him
the All
leaving
NBA,
too.
not 50 million. Not 50 million. You don't make that up.
Yeah, but Ed, hear me out. Honestly, it has nothing to do with basketball. Like, it seems like after Kyrie left, like this nigga Jalen's been on that woke shit, and you know that shit don't fly with white people in Boston. I'm sorry to say it like that, crowd, whoever's
Yeah.
listening, but a lot of NBA players have said Boston's the most racist,
Oh no, hell yeah,
stadium they go
for
to.
sure.
Not only
And
NBA players, buddy. It's not only NBA
yeah,
players.
exactly, Riggs. All sports. And I think Jalen's, it seems like Jalen's not on that time, man. Even the way like he interacts with the media, he doesn't seem happy when you see him talking.
No, he
You know,
definitely
not
looks
that
like
most
something's
players
wrong.
are. Exactly. Those are little context clues to me. Like, yo, I don't
Not
know,
for
man.
sure, Cheese. Yo, trust me, I thought he was out. Until Reeks just read the All NBA team, I do know that though. Money could fix a lot. 50 million is worth us running it back one more year. Then I'll ask for a trade or
Oh
something.
no,
But
I
he's coming
fucking
back.
agree with you.
50 mil, he's coming back.
I agree with you.
And you know what
But
that all staff shows though? It also shows that he's capable of getting acknowledged and getting the accolades while being on the side of Jason Tatum. People notice him. So that
Yeah, that's a
also
good
is
point. I was gonna
something
make
like,
that
all right,
point.
cool, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get credit. What happened?
Yeah, that's a good point. I was gonna make that point that
Yeah,
like
like
if he
if you can get
stays,
All NBA, then you get
it
money
might
there.
not be
People
your
acknowledge.
team, quote unquote, to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but you're getting recognized. You're still going All NBA. You're still going to All Star games.
Yeah,
Team
I mean it's a
stacked.
new
I think the
NBA,
roster.
Al. It's a new
I think
NBA.
the
I think
Celtics got the
everybody could look
best
at Devin
roster in
Booker
the
and
league.
Kevin Durant. Or Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Just always taking two. LeBron and AD. Both you're gonna need two stars and you're gonna need them both to play at a high level. So I think there's definitely enough room for everybody to eat. You know?
Yeah, he definitely
And get
needs
the
two
credit.
stars at the very least.
yeah, no, absolutely.
What do you guys think? Why well the Heat is gonna win today, right? Everybody agrees that he's taking out the Knicks.
Doesn't have to be today, because if they don't win today, it'll be on Friday at home.
Nah, fact, but we all agree that Heat
I
is
think
taking
so.
out the Knicks, right?
Yeah,
All right, so my question
Bam's been locking up that nigga Randall. I'm sorry, man.
but usually Randall gets off on Bam, bro. I was listening to these people talk. They were putting up numbers. Randall usually has his way. Do you think it's the ankle injury or what? Or it's just not working
The
for New
plays
York?
that I've seen,
Yeah,
Randall tries to bully ball people,
yeah,
and
that's
like
not working.
Bam can match his size, and it's just not work. And he just has not really any subtleness to his game. Again, in this, like, it's been bad.
Yeah.
Like,
So who do you think?
but whatever.
Who do you think the Knicks need? That's there's a couple teams. I think Memphis gonna need to
A
make a
wing
move.
player.
A real number
a
one.
good real number one. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
a real number one, but
So
more
somebody
of a wing
who
player.
in that top 20, because
Like a
Jalen
two-way
Brunson, we
wing
agree he's
player.
getting to that 25, 30 range. He's around there, right? 25, 30. So who
Ed,
could
I
be
think
available in
Tibbs
that
just
top 20?
uses Randall as the number one because that's who he got. But they need a number one. Shit, what if you put what we just talked about Jaylen Brown? He says you don't want to be in Boston no more and he goes over there. What?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that'd be
Damn.
crazy. That's real talk. That'll be exactly what the
I have
doctor
to get a
ordered
New
for the
York
Knicks.
jersey, son. I can't lie.
I ain't gonna front. You get Jaylen Brown though. You gotta get rid of
God
RJ
damn,
Barrett too.
man. Guy just
RJ
doesn't
Barrett
like me
Nigga,
at
stinks.
all. Talk about
I would have
Jaylen
got
Brown
rid of
going for the
RJ
Knicks.
Barrett if I got a G League player, nigga. I'm sorry. That nigga's trash too.
Nah, RJ Barrett's been
Fucking
playing good
trash.
this series though. He's probably one of the only niggas
Nah,
showing
he
up.
fucking stinks.
He's a stinker though. Yeah, he's let
He
down, but
fucking
yeah,
stinks, man.
he's a playoff RJ. Yo, easy. How about Dame? Where y'all want Dame to go? I think Dame's had enough. He's out of there. How about if he ends up somewhere like New York? Or
I don't like
Boston.
that
No, they already
fit
got
because of Jalen.
Brett. Jalen.
Yeah, and
I'm
we've
saying.
It
seen
makes sense for like
historically,
Dame to go
Ed,
to like
you have
Miami.
a small backcourt, your defense is gonna, even if
They're
they're
gonna pay
nasty
for
on
that.
offense, your defense, yeah, you're gonna pay every like in
So
this
Dame, where you
NBA,
said
that's tough.
Al in Miami?
I can see Dame going to Miami. Yeah. That's a
I
good fit
don't
for him.
know.
I
I
feel.
want to see Dame go somewhere like I think Milwaukee, somewhere where
Jesus
he like puts
Christ.
himself in the chance. Huh?
Jesus Christ.
But I'm just saying,
God
like
Yeah,
damn,
somewhere.
nigga.
If I'm Dame, I'm not. I'm putting myself in a position where it's pretty much like I want to guarantee I'm a top 14. Like I'm a top. I'm one of the favorites. I don't want to go over there. He says the grind, but dude, he's been grinding for a while. Like I don't want to have to work. Like if we win, I don't want it to be like a Cinderella. Like oh my god, surprised everybody. When I leave, I want to go to a team like yo, them dudes, they contenders off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He
so
got to go play with
he wants
somebody
to go
big.
down to Miami is what you're saying. That's all I'm hearing.
To not go to Miami. But I'm saying, Reeves, I'm not like that's not to be disrespectful or nothing, but bro, you think Jamie Butler and Dame Lillard are favorites? It's like they're not gonna be favored over Phoenix with another year. Lord knows they're gonna get rid of the big dude, the little big dude, DeAndre Ayton. They're gonna get something back for that. They're gonna have another year under their belt. Then you're gonna have Paul George and Thing healthy. Now they could be better than them. You could say probably than the Clippers, maybe,
That
but
sounds like a whole Western Conference issue.
even in the East, though, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they're not. They're still not.
oh, you mean the guys that Miami has beaten in the past?
But they've beaten you as well, nah.
That is true. It's 1-1, and then I mean they got to take care of their business so we can meet
Nah,
up.
they do. They're done. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why, but it's like to what she says. Right now, Jaylen Brown's attitude, it's not been where it needs to be. Something's wrong, and I think it's like we said, Marcus Smart, and definitely Joe Mazzulla dropped the ball. It could be a respect thing, but he dropped the ball. Like you didn't call the timeout. You saw that the play was taking a long time to develop. I just don't. I'm not agreeing with a couple of the things. Just even the first game, I know he was surprised too. Like everybody was surprised James Harden played that good, but at some point, like you said, you got to double team him, take the ball out of his hands, see if the other guys can make a play. Without Joel Embiid in the game, you can't lose that game. Now they paying for it. Philly snuck another game out, and now it's like what? You had one bad game, like they said. Boston's like we played one bad game this whole playoffs, but you're down 3-1 now, right? Or 3-2. It's gonna be tough. I think they're the better team too. That's the crazy part. But it's gonna be tough.
I didn't watch the last game, but the games prior to that, I agree with you. Even that last game where like the last game you were talking about how this nigga walked up the ball and wasted all the
Mm-hmm.
time and then he missed a wide open shot. I feel the last 4 minutes of the game, Boston got a good shot every single time down court and either missed it. So my
Yeah.
point is, I agree with you. To me, they seem like the better team too. But at the end of the day, you're not executing the little things. You're not gonna win. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I think you gotta get them guys, somebody who's gonna get them easier shots. Like I want them to play easier. And they gotta be a guy on the court that knows, oh shit, Jaylen Brown's 10 for 16. He hasn't shot. He's only taken 2 shots in the quarter.
Yeah, but
It's
to
the
be
fourth
honest, I
quarter.
think they have that.
Not
Who's the
there's
real
no
Andre
reason
Miller
for
on that
Jaylen Brown
team?
to take 3 shots in the fourth quarter, finish the game 10-16. And I've seen it multiple times. It's not the one time that he's had it going, and it's his game. Like, yo, that's part of the if you want a 1-2 punch, you gotta be mature enough and your ego gotta be none where to the point where you notice, oh, Jaylen Brown got it going. This is his game today. Yeah, let's run the
I'm
game winning play for him instead of running it just for your best player. That doesn't really that's no
I'm
point of having
curious to
2
see
great
what you
players.
guys think. I agree with you, but I do think they have it. I think Malcolm Brogdon fits that role perfectly. It's just again, I think Marcus Smart is the OG, the leader in the locker room. So by default, they let it be him. Whereas I agree with you, I don't think he should be in that role. And quite frankly, like I said, I look at Malcolm Brogdon, just see what you guys think. Maybe you disagree with me, but I think Malcolm is in that mold of like
Mm.
just solid all around. Like he knows how to set people up, He's just a good old school player when I see him. He has no weakness in terms of being a team player. He does all the right things. You notice he always
For sure,
makes
he's
the right
solid.
play. Yeah,
What
I
you
just
think,
think
Al?
he would fit in that role better than Marcus Smart. Like he's a new
Yeah,
age Andre Miller is what I'm trying to say.
Brogdon's better than Marcus Smart. I feel. It's just Marcus Smart got so young. I feel like he's the heart and soul, quote unquote, of the team.
I honestly feel like I respect him. Like you said, he's solid. To describe Brogdon, he's a jack of all trades, master of none. Like, but you can rely on him. You know what I'm saying? He's a great team player. But what I'm talking about is somebody who's like really gonna hunt these guys' shots, like get them easier looks, just seize the game. Like, not for nothing, a player like LaMelo Ball, bro, or Lonzo Ball. It doesn't have to be as good, like, because right now they think like LaMelo Ball is he that we didn't mention him, but bro, he's him. LaMelo Ball to
Oh
me,
yeah, hell
I
yeah.
think LaMelo
Yeah,
Ball is
you
him.
know, I wouldn't even mention him in this conversation. There's no
Yeah,
way
so,
you get
but I
LaMelo
think
Ball unless
Lonzo
you give
Ball
up.
though. I was wrong. Like Lonzo Ball is
I
like
like
the potential like
I like
glue guy.
Lonzo.
Yeah, I think Lonzo would fit the Boston Celtics perfect, like a glove. That's
Yeah.
exactly what they need. And he also locks up, but he also sees the game, and he's not selfish. You know what I'm saying? But he can shoot now. His shot got better again. He's like at 42%
Yeah.
from three. But I
I
just
can't
feel like
lie.
too many possessions,
Yeah.
Marcus Smart messes up the game. Like, remember, even that game,
We agree
Cheese,
on
I
that.
texted it in the chat, and I thought you was ahead of me because you was like, he's blowing it. But bro, it was the same play we was talking about. Like how they was up 5 with a minute 30, and he literally dribbled the ball against their best defender, perimeter defender, PJ Tucker. He dribbled the ball for 9 seconds and took a step back three. Like, bro,
Yeah.
what is wrong with you? And then they went and gave up the
I
and
agree.
one to James Harden. Now you're in a 2-point game, and it's like, bro, you just literally messed up right there. You could have got a good shot off for somebody else and probably went up 7. Instead, you're down. Now you're up 2, and you got to make a stop. I think he kills
No, for
them with that.
sure. And that game, the game they lost, was that the last game that Harden hit the three in the corner when Embiid drew the double team? That was awful execution. If you
Nah,
go
that was
back and
game.
watch that
That
play.
was game 4. Yeah, that was game 4.
Okay.
Game 5, they
Okay.
blew him out yesterday in Boston.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I didn't watch. But
Yeah.
the game 4 you're talking about, that was awful execution. You're never supposed to help off the side where there's no rotation help.
Yeah, they was
Like
on the strong side.
yeah, on the Al Horford was already on the block. He would have rotated down, and the wing could have rotated to PJ in the corner. Instead, this guy rotated off James Harden in the corner where James is ISO by himself. You
The
never
short
want to help
side.
off a side that nobody can help you. There was
Yeah.
nobody that was going to rotate to him. That's bad execution. So, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know if they have. I agree with you, Ed. I just don't know the names you're naming. I don't know. I always factor that in. Do they have the assets to go after a player that you're talking about?
I think Boston do. Boston got, like we talk about, when you're a deep team, I'd rather not be as deep and be like
So who
better
you?
at the top. Like the guys I'm gonna
I
rely
don't
on.
see them. I don't see them going after Lonzo, not because of the talent, but because of the right now we don't
Injury.
know with Lonzo because of
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
fact.
So who's an option now? Let's
Tyus
keep
Jones, the
going.
backup from Memphis.
He's yeah. I can see that, but I don't think he has the versatility that Boston likes. I think Brogdon, he fits more of the versatility. 6'4", 6'5", way stronger than his size, so he plays multiple positions. You notice Boston, like, they don't like to have those small guys out there that can't cover multiple people. But offensively, he does what you're saying. Yes, he could.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't cost much either.
No, but he just did get paid last year. But I feel you in the trade, you could, bro. They
Yeah.
got, man. I feel like they gotta give up a Brogdon, a Marcus Smart, and a Robert Williams, and go try to win a championship. Like, you just got the 2 star players. You just need, or like go try to get Drew Holiday. I know he's probably not available, but I think the Bucks are
Ooh,
definitely gonna make a move.
yeah.
'Cause I've already heard that Chris Middleton's not
I would
coming
love
back.
that. I would
You know what
love
I'm
that.
saying?
Middleton looked considerably. Everything looked slow and lethargic after this injury. I don't know this year.
Yeah,
Like everything looked weird. Well, what do you think about that, Goose? In terms of what Ed's saying about the possible guys that can fill in Marcus Smart's role, more of like a point guard.
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not like the Celtics. Celtics got the deepest team in the league, bro. So like,
Yeah.
they don't really need anything. They just need to play well and execute and be smart. They don't. They have everything. That's up to coach to put in Brogdon in those sets to run to start the offense and Marcus Smart. They don't really need anyone. They have everyone.
that's true.
Kind of
You
agree
could
with
look
that,
at it
Goose.
like that
I
too,
do
for
think.
sure.
I do think. Man, I kind of agree with that.
They have it all. They have a 3-and-D point guard in White. They have
To be honest, yeah.
3-and-D.
Wait, Ed, we didn't even name that guy. I'm sorry, Goose. White does a good job being the combo guard as well, better than Smart anyway. So sorry, but yeah, we didn't even
No,
talk
that's
about
true.
him.
That's true. That's
They got
true.
it all, bro.
But it'd be crazy because like game one, White was playing excellent, and Joe Mazzulla never brought him back in the fourth. Like you said, that seniority shit. He left Marcus Smart in the game, and they lost that.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
Marcus Smart really didn't play too good.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Well, it
I'm gonna
seems
get
like
off
we're
this
painting a
though,
clear
man.
picture here. Oh, shit. All right, Guzman, who's left?
Hopping the 2 Kizzo. Yo, it was good. Record this. This is some good work, man. Good material.
Oh yeah.
So episode 2.
Oh, that was good. That
Yo,
was good
Chiefs,
discourse today for
Chiefs
sure.
Lakers is going to the chip, right? Right.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I haven't watched a Lakers game in a long time.
We played mad late. We played mad late, huh?
Yeah,
Bro, when I
yeah.
tell you, it's the craziest thing ever, though. Because literally, Cheese, LeBron is not playing like LeBron. And that's why I was
Yeah,
just trying to
but
say, well, when
fucking
Brooks called
38.
him old, he really is old, bro.
Of course.
Like, LeBron now, he's mad big. He's literally putting people in
course.
focus,
Damn, that was
playing off
crazy.
the ball. He was like point guard for 2 minutes last game.
That's crazy.
You watched that shit, Reeks?
Nah, it's just you said a yo, bro. Oof.
What happened?
You wildin', man. You wildin'.
Why?
What do you say, Reese? I missed it.
I think he called that man thick, bro. Kind of wild.
I said he's mad big. Yo, that the chat loves that shit, huh? I got some pause after everything. Sick. You filthy. Now, yo, Reese, we're gonna head up with you, yo. I think the Lakers meet with the Heat because I don't know, something about Jimmy Butler is bugging out right now. And you just hitting shots. But I feel like the Lakers, man, LeBron's about to get another chip. Bring on Denver. I don't want to see Phoenix. And I was right about. Remember, we was Cheese. You was part of that chat before the second round with Joe. I was telling Joe and the guys. I was like, yo, I want to play the Warriors better.
I don't believe so, but go ahead and give a quick summarization.
Nah, I just said I wanted to play the Warriors better. Like, look at LeBron. Perfect example. LeBron calls out their whole last play. The last game, like he already knew what they was gonna go to, bro. They've played each other so many times. I just felt like it was more comfortable instead of playing a team up and down, running, trying to shoot the ball, score 135 points on us. We had no answer for De'Aaron Fox speed the whole season, so I really wasn't trying to see them. Now I see the same thing with Denver.
I
want
read
Denver.
that AD's been dominating defensively though.
Oh
That's been
my
a big
God,
factor.
AD's the man.
Okay.
Yeah, AD's the man.
Well, always said that's the kind of guy you need to beat those guys.
Yeah, bro.
That's the kind of guy you need.
The switch off on Curry that last game just shows like his versatility, like how important he is. Even
not only
games.
that, yes, but you know it works for them for me because like some other teams, for example, it hurt like a team like the Heat. It hurts because Bam's the only like big versatile player on the court a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Whereas you guys, most
Guy
people don't
Randall's
give.
hurt
This is what
already.
LeBron doesn't get credit for. You know what? LeBron can effectively defend everyone, like the prime LeBron. But even
Yeah.
now, as a 38-year-old, I'm perfectly comfortable LeBron sliding down and boxing out a 4. He's a big, strong motherfucker. Like,
He
he's a
got
very
huge.
versatile.
Oh,
Nobody
man.
ever gives him that credit. That motherfucker is arguably the most versatile player ever. Like,
Reese got me
so.
scared to say anything. I just said, I was like, yeah, he got huge. Yo, let's talk. Yo, Reese, what's up, though? Can I get an apology?
An apology for what?
What team is Lamar Jackson on? Since the Weasel from Philadelphia ain't on here.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, what? Hey,
Stance
man, what?
was always, Ed, what was my stance always? Your ownership needs to stop fucking around and pay this man his money.
Yeah, and I also heard he was going to be a Dolphin, though. I heard he was going to be a
Yeah,
Falcon.
dog, come on, bro. The guy
Yeah.
would go back to the crib.
This had me
From
sick,
there,
man.
that was happening.
Nah, you're stuck with Tua. But, hey, I should have put it like that.
That's okay. I
There's
mean,
nothing to be stuck. Tua is nothing
I'm
to be
stuck with
stuck with.
Tua, Jalen Ramsey. It's okay.
Nah, you got a squad, bro. So
It's
what
okay.
is your
Tyreek
prediction
Hill.
for this year? What do you finish? Like reasonable, like be honest. Like what you think?
Bro, we just need to win our division, bro. That's what we need to do.
That's it. You don't think you could get a chip this year?
I need us to fucking win a damn playoff game, bro. Before
But
we get
you
ahead.
got the ingredients to do it.
What?
You got the ingredients to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, the NFL season's long. Injuries happen. If we keep the quarterback okay, and we don't lose, we're not on our fucking 5th string cornerback. I think that we'll be able to make some noise because we made noise last year. We took it down to the brink in the first round, right? And we were on our 5th corner, and we had a 7th round drafted quarterback leading the team, and we lost by 3 against the Bills. So let's focus on winning the division, getting a playoff win, and then you never know, a team can get hot.
Them Bills look like a real shitter. Somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody was saying like we was annoyed at them a little too early, but that's neither here nor there. How about them guys that blew?
Saying that you were right.
I try to tell you. How about that team that blew a 21-point lead in the playoffs? Where they gonna finish this year?
You're not talking about us. We were 27.
Oh, it was 20.
Somebody else.
Damn. Yo, that's sick, Cheese. I feel so like, yo, the fact you just said that out loud, that's crazy. I thought it was 21, but I'm saying what happened though? Like, what did your team need? Like, what's missing?
Oh shit! Where do you start? That game. Okay. One good one, right? This is where, like, I always tell you, the media narrative doesn't add up to what people tell you. Reeves knows he watches our game. Everyone, they got weapons. They got Austin Eckler.
Yep.
Yeah, he caught 100 passes. Guess what, Ed? If you have a quarterback like Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler caught 100 passes, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
No, that is not a good thing. We had the worst 30th ranked rushing attack in the league. You don't you have some injuries up front, whatever, like that's fine. Everyone has injuries. But we never had a run game. So in the
Did you
second
address
half, you're
that?
up 27. No. And Eckler wants out. So it's just like, my point is the second half, you're up 27. You're trying to run out the clock. We were running on every first down. It was a negative 2-yard gain every play. We never ran the ball a year for 2 years in a row. The only team we ran on last year was the Browns, and they had the worst rush defense in the league. So there was no help in that aspect. They were selling out to stop the run. We couldn't run it, and then we couldn't pass it. One, I always tell you, Ed, I love Keenan. He's one of my favorite players ever.
Yeah.
Reeves knows I love him since he was a rookie. Guess what? Reeves' is fucking undrafted slot cornerback that you probably can't even name was in Keenan's hip pocket all game. And the catches that he did make, Reeves, what were the catches that he made? Reeves? Did Reeves leave?
Oh yeah.
Put it this way. I'll send you the video. the nigga's in his pocket, and Herbert has to throw fucking missiles at his fucking helmet that he catches. Like, there's context, bro. Like,
Nah,
when
for sure.
Herbert
Your
completed
quarterback's
passes,
nasty
niggas
though.
weren't. He has to throw missiles at niggas that aren't open. So then in the draft, it's like, okay, well, other guys with big arms in the league got guys that can get open downfield. Let's get some more explosiveness. Everyone thinks we're going after Zay Flowers. That's a good compliment. Now
Yeah,
that makes the game easier for Keenan in the middle of the field.
yeah.
Nope. We draft. So everyone thought we were taking Zay Flowers.
I love it.
Nope. We draft another tall. I love you, you fucking asshole.
I love it. I didn't even know who it was. I'm like looking at the video. I'm like, oh my god, if this kid lives
Nigga,
up to
people,
potential, I think we
scouts
got one,
are comparing him to a mini AB.
bro.
They say the way
I'm
he
watching
cuts.
him, bro. His cuts. I'm
Yeah.
excited, bro. I'm excited right now. Finally, and OBJ, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I think OBJ is still
man.
one of them. He's still a difference maker. He's just been hurt, but shit's about to
OBJ,
play.
as long as he's on the field, he's fucking filthy. We'll see.
Yeah, I think we going to the chip.
Well, I'll say one last thing though. The health has to be a key. I feel like we've been cursed with just everyone gets hurt in that NFL, but it just seems like every year we are exceptionally hurt
Tell me about
every fucking year. So we'll see. And to be honest with you, like I spoke about our GM in the chat. I like him, but like he did some shit that, like, for example, Bill Belichick would never do. We re-signed Keenan. He's 31, going on 32.
Yeah.
A receiver that's not fast to begin with hammy problems. He missed half the season last year because of hammies. And then you re-sign him, you restructure his contract. He's gonna make $25 million. Bill Belichick always gets rid of niggas a year early, not a year too late.
Nah, I know,
You know
but
what I'm
sometimes
saying?
he
Like,
would be grimy. He would be a little shiesty with it.
yeah, and it sounds fucked up, but I can't lie. I agree with the approach. I told you this, me and you had to talk a long time ago. The NFL is about fucking athletes. Every year, every draft, kids are coming in that are 20, 21 years old, running 4.3, 4.4.
Yeah.
You're turning 28, 29 years old. You're not old in terms of regular humans, but in terms of the NFL, you're old. You've already lost a step. So exactly. So I'm a believer in that. You got to bring in athletes at every skill position every season. Like, not everyone's Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels. Those guys were an outlier. That's not the norm. Everybody else, niggas got explosive talent. Like,
that's a fact, bro. That's what I always
that.
used to say, bro. It's hard to judge players in the NFL when you're like, bro, you're so reliant on almost a lot of these positions that it's like, bro, if you got better players at them positions than this guy, how can I say that he's better? Like, I don't know if you put him in that. Yeah. And sometimes even the play calling, like the football is so crazy how like you could be holding somebody back with terrible play calling.
Oh, I told you that. I was right about that one. We fired the coordinator right away, just like you guys got rid of what's his face? What's his name? The guy from the Niners.
Damn, bro.
And now you went to a guy that runs more spread offense, gonna move the ball a little bit more. You know, again, that's your front office made a schematic change. They understand. No, listen, you got to move that. Like, you guys playing how you did before was capped. Like, yeah, you're gonna win games, controlling the line of scrimmage and all that, but to really be in contention for a Super Bowl, you got to push that ball down the field. That's what we're seeing.
And my question to you is this: do you think that another reason we didn't push the ball on the field is just not having the players for that, or do you think it was the scheme too, right?
No, it was the coordinator. You watch the film. He's always called plays the same way since for like that. He is who he is. Like, the NFL's like that. It's like, you know what the NFL's like? It sounds crazy, but you know how, like, you play ranked matches in Madden, you play Madden. Like, there's niggas you play, like, you just know, like, everyone after the first quarter, all right, you see this nigga got the same 3-4 plays he runs. Yeah. That's how most of these coordinators in the NFL are. Like, I can watch a game, the fellas will tell you, oh, they're doing this, and that, and that down. And I'm a regular nigga from my house calling out plays. that lets you know, like,
Them
the
coordinators, them
NFL is a
defensive coordinators
meathead.
know everything.
Yeah, like the NFL for the most part, like, cause I listen to podcasts, niggas talk about this. Like, it's kind of a meathead league. Like a lot of coaches aren't really like schematic, and the ones that are, newsflash, they're all the best in the league.
Yeah, the
Andy
ones who
Reid,
are initiative, like that, do new things and are willing to try.
yeah, yeah, Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, the coach from the Niners,
And
guys that are focused
Andy
on the
Reid is
schematics.
goaded right now.
That nigga does different shit. You
Nah,
never, he doesn't call plays that you know what he's gonna do on every down. That nigga's different. Bill Belichick on defense from week to week. That nigga's never in the same front. Never like he's gonna
yeah,
show
that's
you
why
different
he
shit.
confused.
Those guys,
He knows Bill Belichick's a master at his job too.
yeah. Whereas like there's some
You
other
went to the
coaches,
game
they're
yesterday,
meatheads.
Cheese? On to you went. They played at
Yeah,
two.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You went.
yeah. I
You
went.
playing?
Yeah, I played. Yeah, they only have
Yeah.
4. So
Oh my god.
yeah,
You said you had what?
yeah. They only had 4.
They only had 4 players,
Yeah, yeah,
including you.
yeah. No. I was the 5th.
Oh,
They
all right,
called me
all
like,
right.
yo,
Nah,
we
that's what's
won
up. Hell
America.
yeah. How you do?
Uh, um, from my standards, I feel I didn't play well. I
Did you
had a
win?
lot of like middies, and no, we lost by 2 but to be honest, I think if they play them again and I have to come, we'll smoke them. We played the niggas that shoot.
Damn, what team is that?
The red team. Remember the Vic? You were there.
All
The
right,
time,
yeah,
the 2
yeah, yeah,
times we
yeah.
beat them
Hell
with
yeah,
ops,
homie with the
but they don't
short
got
point
Vic no
guard.
more.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Nah, I
them.
remember last year. He didn't play last year. That's what I'm saying, yo. Even though you didn't play last year, but the years that we played, we took off. We basically killed a lot of good teams. We broke up a
Yeah,
lot of good teams. Cause even what's homie's name? The big dude that he runs point and he can shoot from far. He's cool with boys.
the black dude. Yeah.
Nah, Spain. He's Spanish, I think. They play for the green team.
What? The green team.
Yeah, he shoot from far. Like that you can't like go under the screen. He's kind of big though, but he runs point for them.
Oh man, he's a hick.
Nah, he's not a hick. He's Joe's boy too, and your boy. Like I know. Remember the
Who's
black
the
kid with the
green
braids
team?
played on his team, and they got the bald
Oh,
white dude.
what the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I not remembering?
Damn, what's up? I can't remember his name. That's crazy. It's not Cal.
What? It was in the B League or the A division?
Nah, in the A League. He's an A League player. Oh, he got the short leprechaun on his team. The one that be going at it with Al. And Rod don't like him. Rod really don't like the dude.
Oh, my boy Kaz's team?
Kaz. The Kaz's team. Remember, they lost players too. They kicked off like 2 players from their team. We broke teams down. No bullshit. And it started off crazy because, remember, boys didn't think we could even win.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I remember that now. Nah, but I'm gonna be real with you. The only reason we lost yesterday, a lot of defensive breakdowns. Like they were scoring in transition, and we wouldn't find bodies. And then in the second
Just
half,
had to play zone.
no, we played man the whole time, but it was because like I was basically the center, and they were playing 5 guards. So it was a lot of breakdowns, and we started kind of slow. I missed, like I said, I didn't play them. I missed like 3 wide open middies at the foul line, like that I don't miss. But then I got going after I hit. Yeah, so Rob wasn't hitting initially, but then we took the lead in the second half. Everyone started hitting. Goose got hot. Everyone got hot, and then we kind of let them back in the game because again breakdowns. We came out of a timeout. They got 5 guards, so I assumed me and Allen were gonna take their big men, and then Jeremy, Goose, and Jeremy, Schmerda, and Rob would take the guards. But there was back-to-back plays where, like, Jeremy ended up taking the kid that I thought I was gonna take, and it left Chip open. So they made a couple shots, and then it came down to the wire, and they pulled it out. But I'll be honest, they'll be fine. They're gonna beat them
Nah, I
again.
think that's the team they beat in the tip.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a doubt. Jeremy's really fucking good, man.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
good player. I went to
yeah,
one of their games. He was and that's I could tell. Like even the shots he was missing, like he took a lot of shots, but like he made a lot of shots, and they were all like in the flow. Like that's how you know when somebody's really like that, cause bro,
yeah,
they're all good shots. I can't look at them. I'm like the white. There was not one shot. I'm like, damn, why did he take down? Like they were all good shots. I'm like, damn,
yeah.
these kids
No,
were
he's
making
a
all of those.
true, and he was a threat at every 3-point, mid
Oh yeah,
range, getting
mid
to the
range
rim,
is
being athletic. No, the kid's fucking good. The kids are really good. But yeah, no, it was just that breakdowns. I don't think like I would tell you straight up, yo, they didn't outplay. Like when we turned it on and made our good shots and played defense, they're not gonna win. It was the same thing as before. Oh, we were always, I think the team that they have is always more versatile than everyone in that league. So
yeah,
I
hell
expect
yeah,
them to win it again.
yeah, hell yeah.
Especially when G and Lalo too, being able to defend everyone. No,
Mhm.
they're good.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, but now Ed, let me get going too. My shit's about to
You're
die.
ready,
Let me
bro.
put on the charger.
Hell
Good talk,
yeah.
man. As
Not for
usual.
sure. Every time, cheese.
Yep. Good talk.